Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
It's been a miracle, and I'm a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so,
You could have got back.
yeah, one eye. I got another eye, so.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sat back and I told people I didn't want to tune-up fight. I've been getting the second chance at life, and I've been getting the third chance at boxing. Nobody's avoiding Terrence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terrence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
What's up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another flagship edition. It's our Thursday evening edition where we preview and predict all this weekend's action, as well as talk about news and notes. And we have our fingers crossed. If all goes well, we'll have Shakur Stevenson in the studio. Daniel, how are you?
Sensational.
Whoa. What the hell? Oh, you got your hair cut.
Yeah, I got the haircut. Leave to Dallas tonight.
Yes. After midnight, though. West Coast time, too, right?
Yes.
Whew,
1 a.m. 1 a.m.
It takes off at 1 a.m.
It takes off at 1 a.m.
Tough. That's the struggle. Shout out to you, though.
And yeah, man, hopefully in a few minutes we'll have the two-division champ sitting to my left. That is the idea, before his big matchup against Oscar Valdez, April 30th, ESPN, MGM Grand, in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So Shakur's supposed to be here in a couple minutes, and
a couple minutes. I thought he pushed it to 4:30.
Yes, a couple minutes.
All right. Nothing to a giant. I hear you.
Ain't nothing but a quarter.
You know what I'm gonna do though when he comes? Shout out to Twin in Florida. I'm gonna hit him with the. Soon as he walk in, put them headphones on, be like, you think he'll get up and leave, though? I might as well test it now. Where is it? And we should find it. Maybe I should find it, then pass it to Kian. Where is it?
If it's something...
It's on Boxer Soundbites, I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
If it's something questionable...
Here we go.
I know my body. Yeah, I know Shakur body. Shakur know my body.
Touch my body.
Because this was before Chris Colbert lost, though, so I don't know. It's like Shakur's so like, he might be like, man, fuck, I ain't talking about him. It's my fight week, 16 days out. So you got to be careful with, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What you think?
You got to tell him. Just tell him, champ. We put together this very nice soundbite, for you guys to listen to and whatnot. So... I don't know. I figured just tell him ahead of time.
What is up with my new thing? This thing better not be broke.
Uh-oh.
It's like I'm trying to drink. Nothing's coming out, but I feel the liquid in the bottle, and it's not working. But, all right, so we have some topics to talk about. Lot happening this week. You want to pull up the schedule, and I'll get into topic. Well, I guess topic number one obviously is... was the Errol Spence Jr. and I guess Yordenis Ugas
Ugas.
predictions. I mean, where else are we going to go? That's the biggest fight of the week. I want to know what Shakur thinks. But, I am going to still go with Errol Spence, even though I am seeing people out there saying they're going with the upset. I seen Coach Louis Davage. Is it Duval? That is the former trainer of Badu Jack, correct?
Lou Devalle, bro.
Yeah, Devalle, whatever. His former trainer of
Devalle,
former
Badu
trainer.
Jack, yes.
He said he's picking an upset on our comment section. Shout out to him for being in there. We appreciate everybody who partakes in our comment section, big, little, small. We appreciate you all.
Absolutely, we do. Yeah, no, man. A lot of people going Ugas. A little bit surprised. I'm curious though. You said Spence. You said Spence. Spence is how? Spence in what way?
What?
How are you? Said you're taking.
Oh,
Spence.
decision. I ain't expecting no knockout.
Okay. Would you like me to screen share this lovely schedule? So they can...
not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, it's just so we have a guide of what fights we need to predict because that pay-per-view undercard is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yes. So I'm going Errol Spence Jr. by decision as well. I think that he'll have success against the Cuban fighter and obtain a third welterweight title, but I don't think that he stops him. I think Yordenis is very awkward. I'd be surprised. But let's see, let's see what happens. Co-main event, though, that's the very good one. The Pitbull is back. The Pitbull is back, and the Pitbull is back against Yordenis Gamboa, 10-round lightweight attraction. Gamboa's first fight back since the Devin Haney decision loss. Pitbull Cruz, first fight back since the Gervonta Davis decision loss. Longer layoff for Gamboa. How do you see that fight play out?
I love that fight, but, it rings in my head, so shout out to Brandon in Cincinnati. When I said I loved it, he said, Gamboa, has he won a round? Is he competitive? I think I just like the thought of Cruz in with a name, and Gamboa happens to be that name. But I don't know that he can be competitive enough to actually win. Hopefully he can give Cruz a good fight, or hopefully Cruz blasts him out so he can continue to build off his hype, you know what I mean? Because off that Tank fight, obviously there's some that want the rematch. There's others that wanted to see him in there with Ryan, and I don't know, where does he go from here on the PBC side after he gets past Gamboa, if he gets past Gamboa. But I'm invested in him now. I like him.
So you're taking Cruz?
Oh, hell yeah.
How do you think he pulls it off? You think? I know you talked a little bit on it just now.
Definitely decision. You got to think about Haney, who's so much more skilled and polished, had to go decision. Tank, who's so much more skilled and powerful, went 12 and got the knockout in 12. So, yeah, I'm going decision for Cruz for sure.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. I mean, Gamboa's durability and his recent performances leads me to believe that he's going to be in the fight enough to see the final bell. So I am going Pitbull Cruz decision. And the second fight on the pay-per-view is none other than...
Shout out to Paulie TV in the comment section. That's a good cutoff. Look at Danny. He licked this mother joker.
No, that's good. Shout out to Paulie TV here on TikTok joining us live. And thank you to everybody joining us from TikTok. If you would like to see the full published, nice edit of this video, head over to youtube.com/theboxingvoice. And you can see this show in its full production. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But... the second fight on the pay-per-view is...
I should have said Jinx. Then you can't talk. Jinx.
You owe me a soda. Is none other than your guy, Rayo Valenzuela, against El Bandido Francisco Vargas.
Let me see if we got odds on this, guys. I'm gonna do some of that.
10-round lightweight attraction.
Hopefully we could get a prop bet on him.
So, obviously, you're going to go with your guy, Rayo.
By destruction. Now, is it going to be a stoppage? I don't know. Let's see if they have him up here. Owen Cooper. Who's Owen Cooper? I wonder if that's Dewey's son or something.
So you think he destroys him, but you're not sure if he stops him?
Well, you know how no, that's Pantera. You know how durable Vargas is. I mean, pull up his resume. Let's see when the last time he got stopped and who did it. Just for, good old-fashioned research. Okay. All right. We got nothing but money line on my bookie, so that's why we need Kean to hurry up and hook us up with Bovada, who approved us, and we're just waiting on
What's the money line, That's
Kean gets punished for everything. Oh, look who it is. Oh, my God. He's going to be in Vegas. Why would you be in Vegas? Mauricio, pero ¿cómo tú vas a estar en Nueva York cuando Valdez va a estar peleando en Vegas? Come to Vegas, man. It's cold in New York. Forget that. Nah, that's Mauricio Suleiman, president of WC. I'm trying to get him in the studio for the Valdez fight week, thinking he was going to be here because there's a WBC belt on the line, right?
Yes.
He's going to New York for Amanda Serrano. Who else is on that card?
You also have Jesse Vargas against Liam Smith. And, of course, you have Franchon Cruz in her undisputed fight as well. So, you got a couple names on the card.
All right.
You didn't hear any of them, but it's all good. So
Franchon Cruz is done WBC champ. Undisputed.
So the last time Bandido Vargas was stopped was both times have been against Miguel Burchout. First time January of 2017. Second time May of 2019 in Tucson. I was there. And then obviously in his last fight, he lost to Pitbull Cruz in June of last year. So
that's Gamboa?
That is
you're talking about Bandido.
Because we're on the Rayo fight.
Yeah. So who stopped him? Only one person?
Burchout, but twice.
Oof. Yeah, and those were some wars. What rounds were those?
11.
Can we get a screen share?
And that was round 11 and 6. So the first fight.
Any other puncher you notice on that resume?
Rod Salco.
Yo. That's crazy, Rod Salco.
Orlando Salido, Takashi Miura.
Maybe Salido. I don't know. I'm gonna go with what's Rayo's click on Rayo, see what's his knockout ratio.
Oof. 63%.
At 11. So he's 11-7? Let me see that. Go up.
Yep.
So that's only 4 he didn't get, man. It's not bad.
Let's see, against who? Daener Barrio?
No, Austin Dulé is the biggest name, right?
Yeah, and he got him in the 4th.
Oh, he beat Dante Stayhorn. He was signed to SMS Promotions and 50 Cent.
Got him in the 4th.
Okay. Who else is up there? What's that? Eric who? Down. Scroll up.
Oh, Manriquez.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, no, you've seen him on Dazn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he stopped him? He durable. He durable. You right. He stopped him. Okay, that's my man. He be looking like a gangbanger.
No, that was a 4-round decision.
Yeah. Yo, is that Shakur kick the door? Kick in the door. Here comes Shakur. Oh. Yo, I'm going to be like, yo.
He's deleted.
Get him out of here.
You crazy. Look these guy. But yeah, man.
Oh, look at this guy. That was quick.
So you're thinking more Rayo decision.
It's a big step up, but I think that Dulé probably had more in the tank than Francisco Vargas. Yeah, Francisco Vargas has that world-class experience, and he's a former world champion, but I think Dulé, his youth might... Check Dulé for me, because I know it was Colbert. Then who beat him after Colbert? Because he was undefeated when Colbert beat him.
So after...
Screen share, Austin, on his computer?
After Colbert, he wins a couple fights and then loses by decision to Diego
Maradona. No, he's not. Can you call someone world class if they never won a world title?
I don't know if you can, champ. I think that's against the rules.
I think you could be world class if you're contending, and you have to be elite if you won world titles. I don't know. That's interesting. We might. Ouch. We might have to ask Shakur that one. But nobody stopped him. Let me see. Go up. All the way up to the top to the face. Oh, he been stopped twice. Who stopped him?
Colbert and Rayo.
Damn, he let Colbert stop him. Okay, Colbert put the beats on him. Damn, so is Dulé more durable than Vargas? Vargas took a beating, man. I don't think it's nothing left. I'm going Valenzuela por knockout. Por knockout, man.
Oof. I'm going Rayo, but I'm going Rayo decision.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going Rayo decision.
Nah, you wildin', man.
I think he'll get some good rounds in and some great experience, and very well needed, especially early in his career. But I think Bandido, just a tough, experienced veteran. I think he'll make it to see the final bell.
This just in. I was in the gym with Rayo, and he's just hitting too hard. Nah, but honestly, I was in the gym. I just think that he's been training for so long. I actually am kind of pissed off. David Benavidez has been in the fight house way too long. Like, can I offer someone else that house and get some other content? You know what I'm saying? So he's been in there all that time getting right with David. So I think Rajo's ready for a knockout. I'm going to pick him by knockout.
All right. And then opening up the pay-per-view is none other than Mr. Cody Crowley. 10-round welterweight attraction.
How many stoppages Josecito got?
Josecito Lopez.
How many stoppages on his record? While I pin this, ask Shakur Stevenson a question, post in our live chat. Because if he does walk through the door, you don't want to be the square that didn't get an opportunity to ask him a question. And what I'll do is I'll fall back unless it's like, is fire. Unless like there's a question that I have to jump in on. But whenever Danny doesn't ask, I'll go straight to Patreon because I'm sure there'll be a lot since it's Shakur.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Here we go. Josecito Lopez.
What do you got? How many people stopped him? Canelo stopped him. Who else?
So he was last stopped by Andre Berto in 2015.
Oof, that's a long time ago.
And then,
but how many fights since then?
Since Berto, so he did lose to Thurman, majority decision loss. Since Berto, he's had 6 fights.
Oof.
2 since Thurman, so he's on a 2-fight win streak. Both fights, by way of knockout. Just throwing that out there. So that was against Francisco Santana and against John Molina.
Let me get a Discord link in that chat. Oh, yeah, the man. Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm going to go Cody Crowley. What's Crowley's knockout ratio? Let me do my, I'm going to have to pull up my own schedule.
Yeah, Cody Crowley, 20-0, 9 KOs.
Yeah, I'm going Crowley by decision. Yeah, that's less than 50%. I'll go to this. Sean, what about you? Who you going with? Damn, is that serious?
I'm taking Josecito on the upset.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking Josecito on the upset.
You riding with your man? Is that the co-main? They got him on the co-main on an ESPN schedule.
First ESPN fight.
They got okay. I see you right.
First pay-per-view fight, and then
you got Blatter versus Stanionis.
That will be the Showtime main event leading into the pay-per-view. Very interesting matchup. I didn't even pick Josecito by stoppage, but go ahead.
Wow. You got some odds on that? You don't want to just say stop it. You like when you think someone's gonna stop someone, you might as well throw it, but at least see what it is to see if it's worth throwing.
Well, while you talk Stanionis Butayev,
I
will pull those odds up.
Pull it up. All right. So I feel like I have to go Stanionis because it's like we've interviewed him so much, but then I feel like you got to be a dog to beat Butayev, man. We seen that in the Jamal James fight. He's a dirty little fighter. Like he's going to get away with his dirtiness. So if you don't do something to stop it, he's going to run over you. And I don't know if Stanionis is ready for that. He says he is. He says he's been, watching this guy fight, but I don't know. But I do want to remind you guys, if you are a Patreon or a YouTube member, you want to go ahead and check out this behind the scenes footage with Shane Mosley. Obviously, when the cameras go off in studio, the cameras are still rolling in the back, and we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. And man, you want to see who called them right as we were out there. And I wish it would have been FaceTime, but it was still speakerphone, which was good enough for us. So check out those behind the scenes BTS footage for you guys, both on YouTube members and our Patreon page at patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. You can find a hyperlink on our .com or right here on YouTube at the About tab. So yeah, I'm going to go with no one in this one. I don't know who to pick. I'm going to be real. I feel like Butayev might be slightly tougher, but Stanionis needs to be given the opportunity to show me what he got. If we judge him off his last fight, I believe he went to decision with Delorme did he go to decision?
Yes.
There you go. And we know what Boots did to
Delorme. Butayev by late stoppage for me. So Butayev late stoppage for
so
me.
It's easy for you, huh?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
Now, opening up the Showtime card will be Mr. Brandon Lee going up against Zachary Ochoa. 10-round junior welterweight attraction. Nice.
What? Let's pull up Lee's resume, man. Like, is this the step up for him? Because, Ochoa has experience, but I don't know. Lee's supposed to have power.
Well, he fought. He got the 7th round knockout against Juan Heraldez in his last fight.
And you're talking Lee.
I'm talking Brandon Lee. Yes, indeed.
He's 24-22, bruv. Ugh. And Ochoa got no power. He's 21-7.
And Ochoa is coming off a split decision loss.
That he won, though. For real.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
I mean, look, even the scores are tight on BoxRec.
What you thinking, Champ?
I'm thinking, is Brandon Lee's power real? Who he fought, man? Is those 22 knockouts real?
I mean, Juan Heraldez is probably the best name on his resume.
Samuel Teal, I know, though. He smoked him, and that's a common opponent with your man's Montana Love. Montana Love.
Talking about my man's.
There you go. He fought him in 2018 like I knew he did. Samuel Teal. Oh, he knocked out Dakota Linga, too. That dude, didn't he just upset somebody on Top Rank? Look, you don't even know. Out here slipping. He's slipping in his pimping, slacking in his macking. There, go right there. Oh no, that's the one right there. I think it's Omar Juarez. He got robbed. Remember? I'm telling you. Damn, Maurice Lee in Jesus' name fought him. Oh shit. Shout out Maurice Lee, man. I see him training this shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to get him on the show again.
So while you keep,
while I go down memory lane.
Yeah. I am going to go ahead and make my pick. I'm taking Lee.
Of course, the A side. You ain't brave.
Mid-round stoppage.
You ain't brave.
Mid-round stoppage.
It's easy to pick the A side. It's nothing.
Mid-round
It's nothing to pick
stoppage.
the A side. What's up with TikTok? You following them over there?
I am not.
Still texting your lady?
I am not on my phone.
Lies.
I was told to stay off of it.
Lies,
so
co-host tell. Lies, co-host tell. Hey, shout out to my man Junior Johan. He's back May 28th. Ain't that Tank card?
Yes.
Oh, he got placed on the undercard at the Tank in the PBC? I mean, Tank in the Barclay?
Yeah, Barclay Center, Brooklyn.
Tanks in the Barclay. I'm sorry. I was all the way out here like Tank in the Barclay. But yeah, Tank
coming
in the Barclay.
back to where he became champ at, right?
Who? Tank?
Of course.
Oof. I don't know. Wait, that's where he beat Pedraza?
That's where he beat Pedraza.
What?
Badu Jack, James DeGale, co-main event. Well, Tank was the co-main event to their fight. But we got Mad Ben 100 with a super chat saying, out here, Ochoa touches up Lee. So I went Lee mid-round stoppage. What you thinking, us?
Who said that? Matt Bent?
Mm-hmm.
Man, he be winning some money. I'm afraid to bet on. I'm afraid to pick Ochoa because of the power. You know, Lee got such power. It's like, but Ochoa's been getting better, and he's trained with Steven Edwards. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting better. You know, is it his time? I don't know.
You don't know. So you making a pick or?
I'm gonna pick Lee.
By
has Ochoa been stopped? Has Ochoa been stopped?
Yes, once.
Oof, I'm gonna have to pick Lee by stoppage, man. Now it's not safe for you.
You switched like a. Yep, he got stopped 2017.
Yo, why that song only say Kodak, but it sound like the other dude, the Yaya Peoples?
Oh, Young Boy?
And he not on there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Get out of here.
Sure
so that's
Kodak.
all just Kodak, every verse.
Yep.
That's so crazy. Sounds like someone else on there.
And did you want to make a pick for the Vito Milnecki versus Dan Carpensi?
Yo, that's a step up. Like not a step up, but like a sneaky fight. The Carpensi family is pedigree, but they journeyman pedigree. Never won a world title, but they all box. So that gotta mean something. That gotta count for something. They all box, and it's like 4 of them brothers. Tommy Carpensi, Dan, is a bunch of them, bro. I'm telling you. So, but I'm expecting the A side to win. What's up with your broke chair?
I have no idea.
So like a rocking shit.
Someone sat in this one before I did.
Vito 10 1-0.
Yeah, that was Jordana and Danny.
That was Jordana and Danny.
I'm going Vito by decision actually.
Yeah. Decision sounds right.
Vito by decision. But that's just about all the fights of note on the undercard, unless there's a fighter that you're familiar with, Nuss, that you wanted to.
Yeah, Errol Spence, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. How do you? Obviously we both picked Spence, but we both picked Spence by decision. Why is it gonna go to a decision for you? In your opinion?
Because I think Ugas is durable enough, and this is the big stage. You know, I always factor in that big stage motivating someone that extra mile. I want to believe that they have that in them, that it's like, yo, this is the fight. Like, I got to do that much better. I got to train that much harder. So, I believe that. I believe that he will not be stopped. But I still believe that Earl will win. And in the fashion that he's been winning, by a dominant decision. Man.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he'll complicate him. I do believe though there will be a moment in the fight where he hurts Ugas.
Okay.
And Ugas is hurt and maybe even goes down. But I think Ugas, the way it's what we say all the time, what have you done for me lately? The way he's been fighting lately, he's been fighting like a smart, durable fighter. And I do believe that he'll make it to see the final bell, but it's going to be a shutout win for Earl. I think it'll be, unanimous across the board.
Yeah, I cannot disagree. Are there any other fight cards this weekend, or the Bumgarner fight we have to pick?
Conor Ben is making, a headline in Manchester against Chris Van Heerden. A couple fights to speak of on the undercard, but let's get started with the main event. And that's Ben versus
Yeah, because the undercard, I don't really know. I wouldn't really direct anybody here. Maybe Campbell Hatton,
Alicia Bumgarner, of course.
No, but that's main event. I'm talking about undercard.
No, she's undercard. Main event is Conor Ben and
okay, she's a title fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Campbell Hatton versus Lee Glover. You should check that out. I'm going to pick Campbell Hatton. We'll jump into the Title fight, I'll pick Alicia Bumgarner. The girl that she's fighting looks pretty old, bruh. Like, shout out to Matchroom. They promote the old-fashioned way, you know, like HBO used to do. They give you somebody to beat up on before you get in that named fight so you could look like you're a killer. Because look at this lady. Is it me or does she look old?
I believe she is
right there. Look at right there. Come on. Like, even this side view, she looks better. I was like, damn, that's why you said she looked old. But then I remember this one. Look at this. Come on. So you know she in there to get bodied.
You think so?
She ain't in there to win. She in there to lose.
Yeah, she's 41.
41? I was right. Yo, I'm older than her, and I don't look like that though. Let's be real. She better get some of that side fucking eye. I don't know.
Botox?
She's 41. Look, now she's 17.
Maybe it's the braids. I don't know.
She is 17-11 with 1 draw and only 1 KO out of her 17 wins.
Okay. Well, this is my pick. Screen share. I'll be going Alicia Bumgarner by knockout.
By knockout?
Yeah,
What round?
I think Matchroom is trying to further build on her knockout power. So they got her someone she can knock out, you know, on Saturday night, I think.
Okay. Well, can I get a screen share? This is my pick.
Okay.
By knockout.
All right.
I'm going round 2.
Good pick.
Very good pick.
Yep.
Round 2 for the bomb.
All pun intended.
Every last bit of it.
All right. So we're going to Chris Billingsmith and Tommy McCarthy. I'm going to go with Billingsmith. He's been the dude talked about. But honestly, I don't think I've ever watched him fight. How about you?
I haven't watched him fight either. Mm-hmm. No, he's had a little bit of power. One loss. So
he's been talked about. He continues to pop up on the radar, but I don't know that he's fought anybody I needed to watch him fight. Let me see. Nope.
Well, this is a rematch.
Nope.
This is a rematch of the first fight.
He literally has fought no one we know. Oh, he lost to Richard Rackport, so that's when I should have watched him, but he lost. I probably did on that one and bet on Richard.
This is a rematch. The first fight was a split decision that went in Billingsmith's way. So you picked Billingsmith, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get a screen share just to double down on this woman looking old. YouTube.com/The Boxing Voice if you're listening to this on audio. And as my producer say, there's your timestamp. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Billingsmith.
As well?
Nah, fuck that. I'm taking a draw.
Once again, I want to remind everybody to try to stay up to date with our community page. We are posting numerous things there, so you don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? Plus, it'll give you a clear indication of what we have going on behind the memberships and or Patreon. If we have any guests scheduled, you can ask a question. If you are a member right there on our community page, you'll see the respected post for each individual fighter. Let's see, did I put Shakur? Yes, I did put Shakur, and only 3 members dropped the question. Jordan Baker, shout out Jordan Baker in Florida. Trav FDY in Texas, shout out. And KDDR, I have no clue where you're from. Probably Nebraska because he's such a Crawford fan. Moving on to the main event, Conor Benn versus Chris Van Heerden. Van Heerden is pretty big. I'm obviously going Conor Benn. He's looking better and better physically and training. He looks more focused. He's just coming into his own. This is a good step up. Common opponent with Errol Spence. I do believe Van Heerden has been out the ring for some time, probably almost 2 years or so, give or take. But, you know, what are you going to do? It is a good fight. You know, he's 5'9", and he is also a Peter Kahn fighter. We just seen Emmanuel Tago, Peter Kahn fighter. George Camboso's Peter Kahn fighter. So, yeah, you know, I hear some people in the hallway. Maybe that is Shakur Stevenson.
Maybe our producer will Go check.
Maybe he'll get up and find out. Maybe his chair won't make noise.
All right.
All right. And there he goes.
There he goes.
And he's off. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. False alarm. False alarm. False alarm. That is not the future unified champ. The current WBO champ. Actually, shout out to both men. I'm trying to get Valdez on. Do your thing, Valdez. You can be the future unified champ too. Who knows? You never know. No one's half the battle.
So, did you make your pick on the Conor Benn?
Of course, Conor Benn. By decision.
All right, I'm going Benn stoppage. Late rounds.
What?
Late rounds.
Earl stopped him.
I know. Only person to stop him.
All right.
Pac-Man dropped him like 8 times, but didn't stop him.
He didn't fought Pac-Man?
No, I'm thinking of Algieri, my bad.
About to say. Oops. I was about to say, bro. I didn't even watch that. So it looks like
that's all the
boxing matches this weekend?
All the boxing matches
cool.
Weekend.
Let's get into some of these news and notes. So Luis Ortiz comes out sounding off, and he's like, yo, and I quote, he's a coward. He's an internet coward. He could have chosen a real boxer, a renowned rival. He knew how much I wanted to face him, but he decided to take an easy route against a kickboxer. I repeat, he's a coward. What do you think about my man Luis?
Yo, he's upset. He's upset, and rightfully so.
Upset.
We went to Andy's page earlier, and he still has a potential fight poster of himself and King Kong Ortiz. Man, King Kong wanted that fight, and is leaving me to believe that Luis Ortiz had reasons himself to believe that fight was in negotiations or talks, or that fight was going somewhere. So I think that obviously he's upset because he knew that with that fight comes a pay-per-view, comes a payday, so, and obviously a named opponent. So yeah, if I'm King Kong, I'm pretty pissed off myself, right? Especially when you're fighting a lesser opponent in his eyes.
Oh yeah. When he seen the announcement, he was like, bruh. Because, he's looking for a boxer and you're fighting a kickboxer. But everyone will be shocked how well my mans and them do. Just saying.
Your twin?
My twin. I had to put y'all on. It's all good. You guys don't know, and that's all right. Not everybody can know. If everybody knew, it wouldn't be a secret. But secret's out the bag now.
So
July, right? 16th?
July 16th.
It's going down.
Mexico City.
It's going down.
So you really
I'm shocked that Luis Ortiz is talking like that when he know he sparred my man Spun. Not to be confused with Sponge. It's Spung.
Spung?
Yeah. Tyrone Spung.
I thought it was Gibbs.
Ha!
No, but what are your thoughts on Ortiz's comments and obviously his voicing his displeasure on not getting the Andy Ruiz fight?
I think, he's mad he lost out on that good old fashioned payday, right? Ain't that it? Because if he would have got the Andy fight, it would have been a payday, it would have been a pay-per-view. So maybe.
Two
what? Two sugars in your coffee?
2 minutes.
So they should be outside with the cameras like shooters on the roof, sniper style.
You're on your phone like 95% of the time. You can't just text that.
I know. He's always on his phone texting that girl.
Staring at me right now.
I was texting him.
Him?
I would have texted you had I had your number saved. But since I don't, I just told you right here, since you're like 5 feet away from me.
Like, come on, bruh.
I told you I don't save numbers.
You don't save numbers. So then that's the whole reason that we had this problem, because if you had the name number saved, you would have been more efficient. But we're moving on to some more news and notes. But yeah, I for me, I just think, hey, look, he wants the big fight. He wants that money fight, So Team Ortiz is not happy. But speaking of fighters that are not happy, we're going to shift to Team Jesse Hart, calling Edgar Berlanga all types of names. Also not happy. I don't know. Did you see that? Let me get a screen share, Austin.
Let's see that screen share.
This is Jesse Hart and his promoter, obviously coming at my man's Berlanga, saying he's refusing the fight here, that he's been offered it on numerous occasions, and he won't take it. I think it's a good fight for Berlanga, but Jesse Hart is a dog. He fought well in those Ramirez fights, enough to get rematches. So, I don't know that they're going to want to put a Berlanga in there with a Jesse Hart just yet.
I mean, I think that would be, at least on paper.
We're good.
At least on paper, his toughest opponent yet, no?
It could be. I still like the Shane Mosley fight better, but, who am I? Not a matchmaker. No, sir. But I do like that Shane Mosley-Berlanga fight a lot better. But Mosley seems, based off our interview, he seems pretty, set on going down. It sounded that way, correct?
It did, and I mean, understandably so, right? Given that all titles are tied up by one man at 168 pounds, if he chooses to keep those titles, then there's mandatory fights in place. I mean, he's set to defend.
He said he's here and it's locked. He must be outside. Go check, because
I'll let him know someone's on the way. Are you letting him? Oh, boom. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, it looks like Shakur
Should I even tell him he went to the back by mistake?
I mean, maybe he didn't, though.
They let him in, I think.
Okay.
Shout out to Mauricio Suleiman, catching up with my good friend David Benavidez. But it looks like we're going to be having the champ in the building. Oh, yes, there he goes. Oh, amazing. This is great. You guys are in for a treat. We have none other than Shakur Stevens in the building. Let me see. Are we going to get that pan view to him? There we go. Oh. All right.
He's checking himself out in the green room on the TV.
Shout out to the champ. Yes, so we are in for a treat today. We have him in studio. So we're going to be asking all your questions. I'll let Danny lead. And like I said, I'll jump in with any Patreon questions whenever you give one. Champ, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I got you. Oh, shit. Put my shit back.
Well, if you've been living under a rock, we are joined by Shakur Stevenson, WBO champ. He's headed for a unification this 30th of April. Big fight with Oscar Valdez. And once again, just appreciate you breaking camp and coming to the studio just to talk some boxing with us. Big fight weekend. So I don't know if you want to start with maybe Errol Spence before we jump into your fight. But you're about 15 days out now, or is it 16? I seen you posted.
Yeah, I think it's 16.
16. So I don't know if you want to stick to your fight first and talk about the Saturday night fight a little later.
Nah, it's up to you. I don't care.
Let's get started with Earl. Let's build up. Let's build up to his fight. Another man unifying, right? Daring to be great. Errol Spence, Yordenis Ugas. I mean, talk about it, champ. What's your thoughts? And we've had a lot of callers calling picking Ugas. A lot of people picking Ugas, especially after his performance against Pacquiao. How do you see that fight play out?
I honestly think that Errol Spence is going to probably pick him apart. Might go to decision, might stop him late, but I think Ugas is a good fighter. I just think Errol on a different level.
There's actually some sparring of you and Ugas just surfaced. I know it's old, but it just surfaced obviously because it's the fight coming up. So if you've been in the ring with him, what would you say is his best attributes?
Ugas a great fighter. I don't take nothing away from him. He got a Cuban mindset. He's smart. He don't just give up any shots for free. But like I said, I just think Errol on a different level. And Errol is big for 147. That's what people don't really realize. He's like a super big 47-pounder. So I think his size going to take over too.
And how old were you when that sparring session took place?
I don't even remember. I can't even tell you. I try to keep things in the gym. I don't try to, bring all that stuff outside the gym at the end of the day on sparring. And it's sparring to help people get better, so.
But I'm going to have to ask about a recent sparring session. There's been a lot of rumors that you invited Amado Vargas to spar because he picked Valdez. And you seen that he picked Valdez and got in his DMs and I don't know, and then ended up in a sparring session. Is that true, or is the internet running with some BS?
Man, like I said, I don't speak on no sparring. I think that kid is a good fighter. He's going to be good one day. I don't nothing but respect to him. I definitely did see him pick Valdez, so I brought him into camp, but I ain't going to speak on the sparring.
Definitely. But the reason for him coming into camp is because he picked Valdez.
Yes.
Did he change his pick?
I don't know, bro. That's all up to him.
I don't know. He might have seen something after he was brought into camp. I don't know.
I mean, he's a good fighter, though. I don't take nothing away from him. He's going to be a great fighter one day. I don't got nothing bad to say about him. Much respect to him.
Well, speaking of camp, Champ, obviously talk about it, reside in Houston, but how many camps is this in a row now that you have brought out to Vegas? I know it's been several, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, this is my second camp in Vegas.
Second?
Yeah, the Nakatia fight, I was in Colorado.
Okay.
But my last fight, I was in Vegas, and now I'm back in Vegas.
Okay. Who'd you fight before Nakatia, though? You were in Vegas for that one, too. Had the turkey drive, remember? You had the turkey drive at Capetillo's.
Oh, yeah. Toka Khan.
Yep, that's right.
Damn, Danny, you good.
Yeah, you're right.
But how has camp been so far? I mean, been here for a while now, getting some work in, just talk about it, Champ. How has camp been different? And what in camp do you think will help you come April 30th?
I mean, camp been great. I feel like I've been sharp all camp. I'm definitely in shape, ready to fight. We just got a little bit more time to go, so I'm ready to go. But I got some great sparring partners this camp. I feel like Lamont Roach just got here. He been pushing me, and it's going to be some great sparring with him today, too.
Okay.
From the DMV area?
Yeah.
Okay.
From D.C., right?
Yeah.
So since you've been training out here for 2 camps, what is it that you like better about being in Vegas?
I think it's just like a boxing city. Like, I don't know. It's something weird about Vegas that every time I come here, it just feel like a fight city. Like, it feel like a bunch of people around the city. You can find sparring easy. It's not hard to find any sparring partners. And I just feel like it's a fight city.
Ain't got to fly nobody out or
nothing.
Yeah,
you don't
like
got to fly. Well, I mean, I flew somebody out, but you don't usually got to do that.
Okay.
For this camp?
For this camp, I didn't have to. Actually, I'm lying. I did, but like I said, it's still a fight city. There's a lot of fighters down here. My last camp, I didn't have to fly nobody out at all.
So how does it typically work for you? Like, do you have sparring partners that in rotation? Like, I know a lot of guys will have, like, one guy give them 4 rounds, another guy give them 4, so on. Is that what it's like for you?
Yeah, sometimes, depending on what my coaches say. If my coaches feel like they want me to spar this guy today, we're going to do that. I just go based off what my coaches say.
Okay. Now, in camp, obviously, there's a lot of free time, a lot of spades going on in the camp house, a lot of ping pong going on in the gym. Just talk about it. Is that like a kind of like a decompressor for you to kind of get your mind outside of boxing and be able to kind of just relax a little bit?
Yeah, most definitely. I like to have fun at the end of the day. I don't want to just be in camp and not have fun and be just fully focused on the fight. It's kind of relaxing when I focus on playing ping pong or playing spades, and all them kind of things kind of settle me down. So I like to have fun. I like to keep my camps the same way, and I put in the work also. So
was that you and Antoine Cobb? I saw the day. Who'd you run to Boston on?
Oh, nah, yeah, that was me and Aunt. We rented Boston on my grandfather and Jay Prince.
Oh, man, on Pop and the man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Somebody ever run to Boston on you?
Never. I think I'll cheat before I let somebody run.
Yo, that's what I was saying. I'm like, yo, you better renege something, throw off or something like.
But sometimes you don't know, like, somebody is getting to Boston, so you'll mess around and throw all your spades away and don't realize, like, oh, this is Boston.
And for those of you listening who aren't familiar with spades, a Boston is you take all 13 books, 13-0, and that wins you the game regardless of the score at that point. But yeah, I was seeing that. I told him, I'm like, man, look, get me in the house. I need a spades game.
I heard you play a little spades. I'm down whenever you ready.
Oh man, say less, champ. Say less. But
let me just jump in because obviously he brought me to the gym and I've seen you playing ping pong. You're super duper competitive. You wanted to play everyone in the gym. So obviously I know you train with Crawford and I know he likes ping pong. How's that been and who's up? Who's winning?
Oh, nah, he's up for sure. He's better than me at ping pong. But
oh, wow.
I don't know by now. I kind of got better, so I got to see how I fare against him. But he's definitely better than me at ping pong so far.
I seen him playing chess. Do you play chess?
Nah, I don't play chess.
Yeah.
If I learn how to play, I'll be really good, though.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting. I was telling him when you guys were playing ping pong, I'm like, where the chessboard, man? I want to play you in chess, see how good you are. But yeah, man, you're super competitive. So that's just something that's part of you. It's not just boxing.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That's who I am. I hate losing in anything that I do. I do whatever it takes to make sure I don't lose, and that's just my personality.
You want me to start some of these questions?
Yeah, you can start a couple.
I got the best dad ever. He's from Baltimore. He says, thanks for coming on the show, champ. I know you're going to be unified after the 30th for sure. Who do you believe is the biggest fight in the future and why?
Right now, we strictly focus on Valdez. I'm not looking past Valdez. I'm not looking anywhere else. We 2 weeks away from the fight, so I don't really care about the future. The future right now is Valdez, and that's all my mind is focused on.
And really quick, if anybody's questioning how focused Shakur is, let me get the camera on him and zoom in a little bit. You see his hair? This how you know he focused. My man's ain't got a cut. He ain't got no lining. He ain't got shit. My man's is locked in, focused. He know April 30th is going down, man.
That's a fact.
No, my bad. Go ahead, Ness.
Ruin the 504 New Orleans. He says, if you get past Valdez, do you plan to go after any other 130-pound champs, or will you move up?
Gotta give the same answer. At the end of the day, I'm still focused on Valdez. Valdez is in front of me right now. I'm not looking past them, so I don't see what's past that at the moment.
Dual Ingram in Compton says, it's claimed that Top Rank discriminates, but here you are in a unification fight. Where do you think Richardson Hitchens should be in his career now? And what's your thoughts on Mayweather Promotions? Seems like they always have disgruntled fighters. Even a superstar like Tank isn't getting legitimate title shots.
Damn, that's a long-ass question. Holy fuck.
Nah, I think that Africa Richardson Hitchens, that's my brother at the end of the day, but I see him fighting for a world title real soon. I think that he's on that level. I feel like if people watch his last fight, they should appreciate him a lot more. I feel like he looked real sharp, and he showed defense, offense, and a lot of skill. So I would definitely love to see him in a big fight. As far as Mayweather Promotions, I don't know nothing about that. That's the business.
He did try to sign you. He went all the way to Rio. You were one of the only guys he flew out there for, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Was that the first time you ever met him, or did you meet him before that?
I met him in the gym when I was sparring Devin.
Oh, okay.
When I sparred Devin, me and him had sparred. Floyd was at the gym and he was like putting money on the ring and all that kind of stuff. So
putting money on who, champ?
And he ain't bet on nobody, but he was just showing his money off. And he kind of said he was gonna sign me after that, but I ain't never really like engaged into the talk.
How old were you at the time?
I want to say I was 17, 18, one of them.
How was that feeling for you meeting Floyd and having him like do all that while you're sparring?
It definitely was like a dream come true at the moment, but at that moment I was just younger and I didn't realize everything that was ahead of me at the time. So it was like a small dream, and then bigger dreams also came. So
absolutely.
Obviously there may be things you can't say, but what was that like recruitment process like for you? Obviously Floyd wanted to sign, Top Rank ended up getting you. I'm sure there was other people interested. Just saying what you can. What was that process like? Because I've never heard the process of a fighter getting signed. I'm just curious.
I mean, it was a process. I got a manager, so I'm not like one of the fighters who
Okay.
Just, lost. But at the end of the day, me and my managers went over what was the best available option for me. And at the moment, Top Rank was. So we went with Top Rank, and I'm glad that I made my decision.
Managing B&J Prince, Rap A Lot Records, a lot of success coming out of there. Obviously yourself, Jared Anderson, FA coming out of there, like a lot of good names. What do you think has helped it? Because it kind of seems like they've had people with, they got you, and then it was like one after another, after another, after another, and a lot of good fighters coming out of that gym.
I think that once you get to meet Jay, you understand like he's a real dude. Like he got a real eye for boxing and a real love for his fighters. But I think that I kind of like led the way. So once like a lot of people seen, what I was doing, and they seen like the success that we had as a team, they wanted to follow through and try to get some of the same success.
Absolutely, I do feel that way as well. Like you opened the door for a lot of people,
and it's crazy because
which led you to you're now managing, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, and we had is that the fighter that we had on?
And we Antoine Cobb 1-0, 140-pound division, fighting out of Chicago.
What led you to that so early in your career?
Actually, I seen Antoine, like he had like a little situation going on where he was trying to get fights and none of the fights kind of fell through. But I was in the gym with him, and I'd go to the gym. He always be in the gym training, and he'll be looking good at sparring and all that. So I actually got to watch him and then see that everything kept falling short. It's get bad for certain fighters. They end up probably want to quit boxing after that. And so I kind of like stepped in and tried to help his situation out.
And have you since then been doing that?
Most definitely. We got him another fight come April 30th. He knocked somebody out, his first pro debut, and I think that the sky's the limit for him.
That's what's up.
That was without a doubt one of the knockouts of the year, by the way.
For sure, he could punch. And I be smarting him sometimes. I could tell like he a real good puncher.
It was crazy because I was there ringside, and I'm like, I couldn't tell it was Ye walking in. And I'm looking at, once I realized I'm looking at Ye, I'm looking at Twan, and then I turn, and I just see him put him to sleep. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, April 30th, he's back. Do you look now that you started, that you got into that side of the business, are you looking to sign more fighters and work with more fighters?
Yeah, I am, but it always got to be like the right situation. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm messing with somebody I don't like or something like that, but at the end of the day, it always got to be the right situation.
Now, you put him on your undercard with Jamel Herring. He made his pro debut there, but you didn't, in fact, sign him till after, correct?
Yeah.
So you just wanted to make sure he performed in the ring, got off to the right start?
Nah, not at all. I think that it was something going on at the time. I was getting ready for my fight. I was fighting Jamel,
right,
so I wasn't really too much focused on
I got you.
getting that done at the time. But as soon as the fight got done, we got it done.
And that is yourself and Jay Prince, correct?
Yes.
So it's like a co-management deal. Okay.
Yeah.
I got Keem Crespo in Florida that says, champ, no question. Here, just want to say you're one of my favorite fighters today, and I truly believe nobody can beat you. Whenever you're in Orlando, lunch is on me.
Tell him I appreciate that, man.
We got James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. He says, although you are actively a boxer, is there any signs in you that would lead you to consider being a trainer yourself at the end of your boxing career?
Nah, I think I'll be more so like a promoter. I want to make the big money instead of, like the training type of money. So,
all right, we got Ill Favored that says, does the knockout of Burchell have you a bit worried about applying pressure to Valdez?
Not at all. I think that Burchell is a fighter who lacks a lot of defense, and defense is like my main thing, so I'm not too much worried about that.
I got Jeffrey Adams that says, hello, this is Showkid from the Black Coalition, and with the first pick, we select Shakur Stevenson. Thank you for coming to the show, champ. All right, no question.
Thank you.
St. Louis Red on IG says, you are the truth. Keep pushing. Being as skilled as you are, what fighter would you most like to test your skill set against before you hang up the gloves? If no one today, then anyone in history?
Y'all heard him. He want that Canelo smoke.
Nah. I think me and Floyd. I feel like Floyd, his mind, his brain is like what made him the fighter that he was.
But like Floyd at 30 though?
Floyd at whatever Floyd, because at the end of the day.
Well, now that's a different Floyd though. That's Pretty Boy. It makes it more exciting for me. Like if you telling me you and Pretty Boy, that makes it.
But
more
I disagree
exciting.
with everybody on that. Like I think that older Floyd is better than Pretty Boy.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you. That I think he's a lot smarter.
Yeah,
but. It was more exciting.
He was considered more exciting because he was going for the kill more. He had more knockouts and knockdowns.
I would rather fight the Floyd that fought Canelo Alvarez and that Floyd, because I feel like he was at his peak where, you know, he was a master. And I feel like that was the smartest Floyd. And I want to be in there with somebody that can think in the type of way that I like to think. So I think that Floyd would have been more so like a...
Do you think... I mean, because at this point, at your age in his career, you know, he had already been champion, whatnot. Do you think that you right now are more developed than he was at his age? I mean, both came out of the Olympics, you know, both turned pro with Top Rank. Or have you not even thought about that? Like,
nah, I don't think about that kind of stuff because at the end of the day, Floyd had his career, I got my career. I'm not trying to do a measuring stick, nothing like that. He was the great. He gonna go down in the history book as a legend, and I want to be that person too. So I'm not measuring myself with his career. At the end of the day, I want to do my own thing and make my own way.
Of course.
Mary Ross is a huge Canelo team fan, and she says, "Hello, Shakur. Will you toe-to-toe with Valdez to secure the win?"
We don't know how the fight gonna go, but I think that don't count out me stopping him.
Okay. That would be impressive. Miguel says, what's the backstory with the Cortez brothers and good luck versus Valdez?
With the Cortez brothers or the Andres Cortez?
Andre and Louis.
I mean, I feel like you got to keep sparring in the gym at the end of the day, but dude,
but they didn't spar you yet, they said.
No, I asked to spar them since we've been in camp. Like, as soon as I came in camp, I said, yo, I want to spar Cortez, and he was sparring other people, but he wouldn't spar me. I tried to spar him several different times. He said no. So I don't look at him like no real fighter though. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, if somebody like me came in the gym and they asked to spar me, I'm jumping straight in the ring just for the experience. And he wouldn't do that, but he wanted to spar everybody else. And everybody had their bad days in sparring, so he's sitting there bragging on that little sparring session. I don't respect it.
So you wanted kind of to like get some get back.
Nah, I wanted to spar him when I came. He got a Mexican style, like he's like a Valdez kind of fighter. So I wanted to spar him just based off the fact that he got that style. He never wanted to spar me, and I even offered him like $500 a sparring session, and he wouldn't do it.
So his brother said, obviously he's the manager, and he says, you know, that they're no sparring partners. He doesn't want to put you in there, and then that fight possibly happens down the road.
He's not gonna fight me. He know better. He be in the gym when I be sparring. He not gonna fight me. I'll bet whatever. They gonna have to pay him a lot of money.
But if he fights you, it's a title shot. He might not need a lot of money. It's an opportunity. You're a big name.
That's an opportunity, but far as he know like what it is, like it's an opportunity, but you know, like once you get in the ring, you gotta fight.
No, but at the end of the day, I mean, you put yourself in position. You was Valdez's mandatory at 126, right? So like he could always put himself in position and be your mandatory, or are you saying you don't see that happening?
What I'm saying is I feel like when I put myself in position, it's because I fully believe in myself and my abilities, and he should know like what it is. He know he's not on my level. Like it's a different level at the end of the day. So why would you put yourself in that position for that opportunity where you know you can't win?
Yeah, I love how dead serious he is. Like I know he got that message because the camera was only on you. So I got Sosa Smith.
Well, hold on. Since you saying it's a fight that won't happen, I'm just curious. Like, how would that fight go?
Come on, man. Man, I think he's an okay fighter, but man, that man walks around at 160, 170. He's big as hell fighting at 130. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be. It'll be.
So wait,
bad.
so you think that's a bad thing because he's gonna be drained, or isn't that a good thing because he has a weight advantage?
No, that's not a good thing when you walk around fat like that. That's not good. I mean, you got to come down 30, 40 pounds just to make weight. By the time you get there, you drain.
All right.
Okay,
Sosa Smith says, I've been following you since the Olympics. You are the only one from 126 to 140 who I think can beat Tank. Better than Floyd at the age defensively, and you coming into your own grown man strength. Can I get an autograph from my man cave? Ness, I'll be paying the shipping if he says yes and obliges.
Yeah, I got you.
He snuck that in.
That's funny.
All right, so do you feel you're the only one from 126 to 140 that can beat Tank?
We ain't talking about Tank right now. We focus more on Valdez.
Focused on Oscar Valdez.
Chickarelli says, hi, champ. Been a fan since before the Olympics. You'll be fighting on my birthday, which will be even more special to me. Thanks. You recently made a statement about retired champion Manny Pacquiao being on steroids, being a steroid cheat, even though it's unproven.
I said that?
That's what he said. He says, thanks. You recently made a statement about retired champion Manny Pacquiao being a steroid cheat, even though it's still unproven. Do you think this kind of statement hurts your brand at all? And what do you feel you gained by saying this? Thanks again.
I don't remember saying that, so I can't really speak on that.
All right. Andre Brown says, what's up, champ? Quick question. Do you know Curl? He set me up. He said, do you know Colbert's body? Chris Colbert. So this is why he said that.
I know my body. Yeah, I know Shakur body. Shakur know my body.
Your guy Chris, man. My guy Chris too, man. Unfortunate loss. I did not expect that. Did you expect him to win or lose that night?
I expected him to win.
Me
but,
too.
I don't got nothing bad to say about B.O.P., man. At the end of the day, he's a fighter. He probably just was talking like that just because I'm another fighter in his weight class, so he wanted to big up the fight. I don't got nothing bad to say about B.O.P. Much respect to him. I hope he bounced back.
Do you think he can bounce back to the level of, like, you know how they're always comparing the Four Kings or anybody that has all fought each other? Like, yes, he suffered that loss, but do you think he could get back up there and still fight the Shakurs, the Devins, and Tanks?
Yeah, I think he could. He got the talent to. I think it would have to be him locking in, and he got to lock in fully and focus only on boxing.
Champ, although... for one, are you one that like reads the comments and see what people saying and things like that, like, or maybe tune into a show like this to see who people are picking in your fight or any other fight?
Yeah, sometimes I might look at the comments. I don't mind looking at the comments. I feel like at the end of the day, you gotta understand there's people behind the keyboard, somebody picking what they want to say, and I don't really care too much a lot of what a lot of people got to say about me sometimes. So.
Only reason I'm asking because I feel like from the people that we've had call in and from comments on our social media and stuff, a lot of people feel like it's a 50-50 fight. Could go either way. But the casino says different. They got you a huge favorite, minus 500. So you got to put 500 down.
Just to make 100.
Just to win 100 on you.
5,000 makes you
Oscar's
1,000.
a plus 350. So, I mean... Do you pay attention to? Have you ever put money on yourself, or sent somebody to put money, or on a win or anything like that? Or
not yet. I was honestly waiting on like a closer betting odds, but none of the betting odds been close, so I can't really.
Well, let me tell you, the way odds work, the closer you get, typically the more even it gets. So the closer to your
more
fight,
money will come in on Valdez on fight week. All the Mexicans gonna come out, and it'll bring you closer. Because right now, 50K only making you 10. That's a lot of risk. I mean, not for you because you're confident in yourself, but for the casual boxing fan, they got to take out a second on the mortgage to do that. I got James Valdez that says, since it's finally strap season, I look forward to you taking that Valdez belt. But when you was at 126, there was a monster that had the WBC belt that you never called him out. Why you avoided Gary Russell, or at least gave the perception that you didn't want to fight?
I gave the perception that I didn't want to fight. Yo. Nah, these fans got to chill, man. I think that Gary is a great fighter. When I was at 126, Josh Warrington was the bigger fight. He was more so the more attractive fight for me. So I was more so looking for the bigger fight that was going to make the bigger money rather than looks at Gary Russell, who I think wasn't going to make as much as money as Josh Warrington would have.
All right, fair enough. Victor Banuelo, shout out Victor Truck Driver. He says, what's up, champ? So you recently said that if you were the same size as Canelo, that you could defeat him. Obviously, that means you believe you could beat Benavidez, Charlo, and Andrade as well. Between the three guys, Who do you think would be your toughest fight and your easiest fight? Hope you beat the brakes off of Valdez, champ.
Man, I think that when I say that, you gotta realize I'm confident in myself. So you ask me about anybody, I'm gonna say the same thing, and I really believe that to this day. But I think that me and Canelo would be a great fight if we was at the same weight class. But that's a big if. So
what is it about Canelo that you like? Because I know you've spoke highly on him as well. I think people kind of try to twist your words when you said what you said, but I know you have spoke highly of Canelo in the past. What is it that you like that he does in the ring?
I think that Canelo is a great boxer. I think he understands distance, and he's a real smart fighter. Like, he's a smarter fighter than people give him credit for. So he break people down. He got great defense. His upper body movement is great. I think it's going to be hard for anybody to beat Canelo.
How high up do you think he could go? Ness here believes that he can move up to Bridgerweight.
Not move up. I believe he can beat Oscar Rivas, but you have to have watched Oscar's last fight versus Ryan Rozecki, which is a dude from Nova Scotia. Never fought on the world level. A career 175-pounder. Moved up on that night and gave Rivas a hell of a fight. Then you got to remember Brian Jennings, who only had 19 amateur fights. Very short amateur career, basically turned heavyweight in Philly, was a boiler room mechanic, and he gave Rivas a hell of a fight until Rivas knocked him out. So I think absolutely Canelo, and Rivas is super smart. I met him in Mexico. He's super smart.
I wouldn't want to see like Canelo move up and fight all them bigger guys. Like,
me neither.
I honestly would want to see Boots get bigger and him and Canelo actually get in the ring.
Wow.
Like, I would love to see that just because of Boots' skill level and Canelo's skill level. I think that'd be like super fireworks if they ever was at the same weight.
So I'm curious. I'm curious, right? Because you're the fighter, so you're the one making weight. When Eddie Reynoso announced that he wanted Canelo to fight for the cruiserweight title against Macaboo at the WBC convention, I'm like, fuck. And I saw that they approved it and everything. As a fan and as a media member, I was concerned because I'm like, Roy went up, fought John Ruiz, became heavyweight champ, but then came back down and he was never the same. Do you think that a weight cut like that, moving up, in his case, 32 pounds, and coming back down in weight, do you think a weight cut like that is dangerous?
I think it's all about the right fight. Like, I feel like if he fight the right person, I think he should be good. But I never heard of that dude. I never seen no fights of that dude, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how good that dude is. So.
Yeah, Junior Macaboo, he's definitely not the best cruiserweight in the world.
Yes,
he's a world champ.
He is a world champion.
Long as it's the right fight, I think Canelo is straight. He got real good skill level. If you seen he spars with Frank Sanchez,
the heavyweight.
So I mean, he's in there with a solid heavyweight, doing good. It look like. So at the end of the day, I think if he go up for the right fight, I think he'll be okay.
Champ, I know you seek out like the best sparring. There was a time where you really wanted to fight Loma, and then Top Rank made it happen. Will you ever try to ask, after this fight, obviously, ask Canelo? Maybe does he give you some rounds, or you're not interested? He's too heavy.
I mean, I would spar him. I would love to, but like I said, I ain't really too interested in going to spar with no super middleweight. I like to spar people around my weight. When I spar Lomachenko, me and him close to the same weight, so I try to keep it in that weight frame.
Well. I know you and Jared get some work, right?
Yeah.
You and Jared is a heavyweight, so.
But Jared plays like he plays around with me. He's not like in there trying to knock me out or nothing like that. Sometimes he be in there with no headgear and all that kind of stuff. So Jared just be like testing his skill level, and we both be putting our skills to the test with each other.
I got King Amin in Newark, New Jersey. Says, peace, champ. Thank you for representing Newark, New Jersey across the globe. My question is, where is the strangest or the most different place where you ran into someone from Newark or Essex County and didn't expect it?
I think that probably trying to think. I seen somebody when I was in Florida, I guess. I was in Florida for something crazy, but I had seen them at the weirdest place. I can't really say. I don't really want to speak on it. It was weird, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Dennis in Tampa, Florida. What a coincidence. He says, thanks for being here with us, champ. Which was your toughest fight and who hit you the hardest? I've never seen you buzz. Please continue to wear Nork on your trunks. My wife is from Elizabeth and calls you the Nork kid. Good luck and stay safe. Blessings.
I ain't really have no super tough fight yet, so still waiting on that day. Maybe April 30th it will be, maybe not. But I think I got in a fight with some Mexican guy caught me with a body shot one time, man. It kind of hurt it bad, but nobody really paid attention to it, so.
Early in your career?
Yeah, it was early. I fought in Atlantic City. I can't even tell you the name of the fighter, but he caught me with a good body shot. I want to say if it was like the second round, but it was like the end of the round, and I kind of played it off. And
Carlos Ruiz, that's
exactly who it was, yup.
Brandon Lenz in Houston. Shakur, thanks for coming on. Your affiliation with James Prince has you in Houston a lot. Would you consider yourself a full Houstonian at this point? If so, name the thing you like the most about the city.
You live there, right?
Nah, I live in Houston, but I'm Newark, New Jersey to the death for me. Never gonna change that. But probably my favorite place I like Gracie's.
What is that?
Yeah,
it's a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
yeah, y'all gotta try Gracie's.
I love Houston. I ain't never been to Gracie's.
Yeah, Gracie's.
I have another Brandon in Cincinnati. How's fatherhood treating you, champ? Have you crossed the right passage of cleaning green baby poop yet?
Nah, I be trying to leave that up to her mother. I think that it's been treating me well. I kind of miss my daughter right now, so I can't wait till after the fight to get back home and be with my little girl.
Are they coming out?
Yeah, they gonna come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make it more difficult to fight in front of them, or do you think you put on more because you know they there?
Nah, I don't really think about that when I'm fighting. At the end of the day, I go in there, I try to picture myself in a boxing gym, and we in a boxing ring, and all I see is me and Valdez. So.
I got Jordan Baker in Florida who says, who was the toughest guy you have sparred in the last 5 years?
Toughest guy? I mean, it's a couple of them. I think I want to say Bud Crawford, Keyshawn Davis.
They just sparred today, it seemed like.
Yeah,
but Keyshawn definitely, he's somebody I sparred with since a little kid and to now. Like, he definitely gave me some of my best work that I done had when we sparred. It's like fireworks, so. I want to say Richardson Hitchens gave me great work. There's a lot of different fighters that done gave me some good work. So
I have Trav FDY also in Texas says, what's the highest weight class you think you'll compete in?
I probably go to 147. Yeah, we'll probably get there. I'm kind of big, so I'm a big fighter. I should be able to fight 147.
How do you feel now when you spar Bud? Does that give you the indication like, yeah, eventually I'll be there because you've already been with some welterweights?
Nah, it's not even just being there with Bud. I done been in there with real 47-pounders too. Ugas and other fighters that fight 147, and I know that I can compete at that level once I get there too.
KDDR7989 says, if both Devin Haney and Tank Davis names come across his desk for potential next fight, who does he fight first? Or he's asking me to ask you instead of putting your name. So if Devin and Tank come across your desk, which name do you pick first? Or is there no order or preference?
Valdez. That's all I see.
He's focused, yo. He's focused.
April 30th, man.
That's right. That's right. That is all the questions. If you don't have anything else, we won't keep you any longer. We do appreciate this amazing opportunity for you to come through and talk some boxing.
I am curious because being down there in Houston and Jay Prince and whatnot, they got you riding horses yet?
Nah, I ain't riding no horses, but I seen them ride horses. I never got on there.
No, I'm asking because I saw Devin was out there and they had him riding horses. And honestly, you should try it out. It's real therapeutic.
That's what Earl just said on the All Access. I don't know if you watched that.
Yeah, maybe I do got to try it, but I seen them doing it. I ain't really want no smoke. I ain't.
Just make sure to never wear shorts. You always got to wear pants when you horseback ride. It's a motherfucker.
I seen the video of Jay Prince falling off of one. I'm cool off that, man.
Man, at least, I don't know. I think you should try it out one day. But we do appreciate you, champ, and we do wish you the best of luck.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission. Take this picture with you. If you want to give out any social media, you want to direct anybody, and ticket sales. If there's anywhere, any link you want to send them to buy tickets last minute.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Shakur Stevenson. Tune in April 30th on ESPN. Watch me show out. And Instagram, check my bio for the tickets.
All right. Thank you.
Let's get it.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people.
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus' name.
Without Chad, ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the AT&T. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Boy, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C, Y, E.
California. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr. DBC, baby.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbad 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal.
You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
Expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people.
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to everybody that tuned in and made that awesome. Let me go ahead and lower this. Sometimes I forget. I got it. I stopped it. Bring it back. All right. Yes, that went fantastic. Shout out to all our members. Shout out to all our Patreons that made the interview amazing. And we got some amazing BTS. You don't want to miss our conversation just right there. It's so crazy. Obviously, we got David Maldonado, who swears up and down that Shakur's Puerto Rican. Well, you're going to have to join members to find out exactly what's going on and the amazing story behind that as to whether or not it's true. And if it is true, how he's Puerto Rican. And just, I mean, you know, it's behind the scenes only. Funny thing is, though, he came in the back door. How about that? We're going to have to start putting a sign in the back, like TBV's door is the other side. But I guess all the big time, fighters probably park in the back. Who else parked in the back the last time? Do you remember?
Was it?
Who was it?
Somebody did park in the back.
Was it Porter? It wasn't Porter.
No, it wasn't Porter.
Caleb?
Nah.
Celebrities like DJ Ashba, the former guitarist of Guns N' Roses, parked back there.
Oh wow!
Like with his assistant. Like
I plan on parking back there one day to wash my car.
The pin, when you look up the pin on maps, it drops it like to the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Champ, hold on. Somebody calling me. Hold on.
Yeah, that's Shakur glove with the the video off the.
Daniel?
Damn.
Why would y'all play that?
No, that's like your new intro.
That was like mad corny.
No, that's your intro. That's yours.
I don't know if that was you or Ken, but that was beyond corny, let me tell you. You should rethink your life after that one. But back to what topic did we leave off on, champ? Oh my goodness. Look these guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Trav got these at like 5 for 20 and shit. Look, I gotta do it like this. I seen Ken doing it like this. This is the only way it works.
That's actually kind of smart, let me tell you.
Yeah,
but,
because it's too heavy.
Yeah, I mean, when you purchase things at a fucking hotel, auction.
You messed up.
Hotel
should have said Alibaba. Because you get both. You get
But
both.
they have hotel auctions all the time over here. When they upgrade the furniture and shit, or their hotel closes down, you go to the auction and they have like a bunch of dope shit.
What? Are you reading this?
What?
That's gotta be a lie.
What?
I can't say it. I mean, I guess I could say it as long as I don't say where. So this spot is having a BOGO. And it's like an eighth for a penny. I love Vegas. That's crazy. Nah, nobody.
Oh, the spot that we've been communicating with.
Yeah, yeah. He needs to call frickin' Ryan on that. You know what I mean? That went nowhere quick. So I think we open up the phone lines now, man. We pretty much got through all the topics and we made our predictions. Hold on, I think there might be a few other things here in the pre-pro that we needed to get to.
And I just want Brandon to know that he's mad corny for creating that shit.
That was actually Kian that added this toilet bowl flush. Brandon just added the damn Daniel.
I pushed the button and he made the sound.
Never mind, Brandon. It's Kian's the corny one.
Well, I saw damn Daniel. I didn't know it was going to be a toilet flush. I was not privy to the sound. I thought it was going to be damn Daniel.
But you made that.
No. I didn't make anything.
So Brandon, you are corny then.
Yeah, so it was.
Sorry, Brandon.
Sorry, Brandon.
He's got the IBS. So
do you think that Conor Ben will outshine Spence and Ugas?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
You don't think his
fuck's wrong with you?
The performance?
Fuck no. What's wrong with you? That's a fucking 3-belt title fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Is Alicia Bumgarner being ducked by Mare? Because Mare mentioned that she'd move up to fight the winner of Tella Serrano.
I mean, I didn't see that. I don't know. Is there like a soundbite? Was that like a tweet? Was that,
I mean,
context?
Our producers know what they're doing.
Yeah, no, all I'm saying is, context does help sometimes. But,
look, this guy.
I don't know. I don't know that she's ducking there.
All right, well then let's go ahead and open up these lines. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-59. What is it? I forgot already. Fuck. Wait, 1-425-569-5241. 5241. And let's get this thing going, man. Where's my guy at?
Who next? Who we got? Wait. Nessa said wait.
No, I'm actually looking for this soundbite. It's like, Viva Mexico, cabrones. It says fight week, baby.
It is fight week.
All right. Who do we have on Discord if you want to raise your hand? If you're on Blog Talk, I need you to press the numero uno. And yeah, we can go ahead and do this. Who's that? Big Fish, The Dream, Vega. What is up? after these messages.
You gotta accept.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Let the little fish go so that we can catch the big fish later.
I'm the big dog at the welterweight division.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
At the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terrence Crawford.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Me and Terrence Crawford on this side of the street.
We cleaning our side of the street, then we coming after Crawford.
60-40 or 70-30, whatever we give.
Say something else. Say something else.
Big Fish Vega.
Big Fish Mafia. It ain't a movement, it's a lifestyle.
SDS Promotions.
Errol Spence Jr.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Excellent, man. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to say it again. Super excited. What a great card we got. We got what? Brandon Lee, Zachary Ochoa. Brandon Lee will probably get him out of there, I say, middle rounds. I think the fight of the night is going to be the Butayev Stanionis. It's a great matchup. Stanionis has a really good jab, but I think Butayev is going to wear him out, probably beat him down to the body, drop him. Brandon Lynch will owe me $50.
Excuse me.
Also, the Cody Crowley, Josecito Lopez. Crowley was really impressive with just his activity in that fight against the number one contender in the IBF. I can't remember last time we seen Josecito. I think he's coming off an injury. So I got Crowley with a wide decision. Valenzuela Vargas. I think Venezuela is going to dispose of Vargas easily. I don't even know why that fight's happening, but it's good for exposure for Valenzuela. Cruz Gamboa, blah, blah, blah. Another easy win for Cruz. Knock him out. Main event, Spence versus Ugas, man. I think Errol's going to take a few rounds to get.
Big Fish.
He probably got a call or something. All right, going on to the next. We got to get to Blog Talk. Uno minuto. Who is in here? Mad Bent, Kansas City.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
We hear you. Actually,
hello.
I got Kansas City. Mad Bent, what up?
You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Oh. This beat, send me this. I like this. This better be yours too. I like that.
Who sent you that?
That's Mad Ben Central. He must have made it. What up, champ? Is that your beat? Don't be getting me flagged, Mad Ben.
No,
What?
Where'd you rip that from?
My kid
shit!
made that intro for me, man.
Who?
My son made that for me.
All right, well, tell your son he better not stole that beat because that thing hard. I like that.
I don't know. Anyway.
For sure ripped it from somewhere.
He made it for me.
For sure, dude.
He probably did, but I don't know.
He did not.
He did nothing with the music and stuff, so.
I get demonetized.
Yo, if your son made that, and we don't get demonetized, that kid's got talent. For real.
Right on. Let's go to the fight. First fight, of course, people are gonna beat Gamboa. That's why Gamboa is there. He just has to get beat up at this point. It's true. We don't think Gamboa is gonna win. He don't think that he's gonna win. He's just there to show up to get beat up for his name. He getting paid. The two Russians, I think they're Russians. Europeans, that's gonna be a dog fight because both of them have come forward, fight as Mexican style. The dude that beat up Jamal James a little dirty. So he gonna give Butayev, he gonna give Stanionis a good fight. That's a 50-50. I don't know who wins. Spence Ugas, man down. This is gonna be the first fight in a while we see a man go down. It's gonna be Ugas. I think Spence is focused. He got something to prove. Too much talk of blood and too much talk of injury and eyes and all this shit. He's going to put his fist, going to do the talking. And Ugas, I like Ugas because he's that story. He's Caribbean like me. But yeah, he's going to go down. Yeah, great interview. Oh, Ness, so why don't you tell Shakur to move up and fight Fundora and stop being a skill bully?
Stop being a skill bully.
He's a damn...
I love that, bro.
It sucks for all the other guys that he got so much skill, and it's a problem. So he needs to move up and fight the height bully to be skills against height. Man. All right, that's my call. Thank you.
All right, champ. Appreciate you.
Who we got up there, Austin?
We got Jay Benitez.
James Benitez. Shout out to you for asking a question on Patreon.
I said that. Where the ace at? Where the ace at?
Appreciate the continued support.
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
And it's not going the distance. Either he'll wave the white flag or I'll wave it for him.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
A lot of you live believable lives.
It's easy to sit in those seats. It ain't easy to stand up here. Remember that.
Matter of fact, when I smacked his brother in this gym right here, he didn't do anything. All he did was stand there like a big fat pussy.
In your mind, how does that fight go?
With me getting my hand raised.
SDS Promotions.
Yo, Ness, man, what's going on, man? I ain't been on in a couple of days, man. How you been?
Oh man, just one podcast at a time. Loving the new studio.
Dig it, man. You and Ringwald doing a great job, man. Great job.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate the fact that you asked my question, man, because it needed to be asked, man, because Shakur, man, he was bothfully just grabbing the bigger Jamel Herring's belt and shit like that, so bothfully and easily and shit like that. But he wouldn't just go across the street and just challenge Gary Russell and shit, man. So I just had to call a spade.
I mean, do you think he lied? Was Warrington the bigger name or not? Was Warrington the more the bigger money fight as well, like he said, or not?
Maybe. But Shakur was still coming up, though, man. He was still coming up, though. So Gary Russell would have probably helped skyrocket him, at least the American audience and shit. And look what Warrington's now, look what Frampton's now, man. We don't really think about those guys. Gary's still relevant. That would have been probably a better lasting win if he would have got it, which I doubt. But, on to everything else, man. Spence Ugas, man. I'm just ready to see the attractions in Dallas, man. I wasn't impressed by the media workouts, man. Spence looked basic as hell. Ugas is what it is. I still got Spence probably winning the fight easily. I'm more excited about the Butiev and Stanionis fight. I'm going to roll with Butiev in that fight. Other than that, man, there's no way in hell Conor Ben's going to have a highlight performance. I think that fight's going to turn out the same way it did against Adrian Granados. It's probably going to go all the rounds and shit like that. Van Heerden's probably not going to really want to be touched like that. Or it might be a headbutt. He might get the same shit that might happen to Boots, man, get a headbutt or some shit. Who knows? But I don't think that's going to be a good fight either, man. But Ness, man, I love the show. I love the direction of everything, man. Hey, I'm out, man.
All right. Man, I don't know, Kian. I totally disagree about putting these shorts on another channel. This Keith Thurman short that 50 comments. I just published that today. That's crazy. They're loving that, and a lot of people agree with me. They like, give Thurman a shot. Remember you asked me the question on the live show. They just cut it out, that live show. You was like, oh, Ness, you think Earl should fight Thurman? And yeah, whoa. Yeah, and if you haven't already done so, head on over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/TheBoxingVoice and check out our exclusive interview with Tyson Fury. We also have one with Frank Smith. And if you want even more content, you can definitely head on over to Patreon or YouTube members for more exclusive stuff. We got me and Danny's verbal debate versus Paulie Malignaggi, where we jumped them tag team. And then we have some behind the scenes with Shane Mosley that happened today, where he got a special phone call that you didn't get to see.
And then our behind the scenes just now with Shakur that will be up very shortly.
And it's going to just keep stacking every day, new stuff. And let me tell you, what happens over there is not what happens over here. I don't know. I guess once they're not sitting, they get a little more relaxed and,
There's not all these bright lights pointing at them and shit, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully one day we'll be out there blowing a fat one with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just maybe Bob Arum. It ain't got to be a fighter. Calm down. I see you with your beady eyes looking at me like, whoa, what the fuck, Ness? Ain't no fighter, yo. But like, chill. I'm just saying, it could be Bob. It could be somebody else, a retired fighter that's now like, yo, let's smoke one. Let's throw one in the air.
BoxingWords.com. Poloki, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo es la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
BoxingWords.com.
Yo, what up, TBV? What's happening?
Supermax. What up, champ?
Since I called in on the Thursday show. What up?
What up, champ?
I wanted to call in and give my predictions. What up, fellas? I got Cody Crowley winning. I'm going to take Stanionis probably winning. And then I think Gamboa is going to beat Cruz, man. I think Gamboa's going to show us there's some life left in him, get him another payday. And, of course, what we're all going to be in the building for is I think Errol. At first, I was leaning decision, man, but something tells me he's going to take Ugas out in the 7th. So I got Errol 7th round stoppage. And, yeah, man, I'm just excited to be there. Danny, I'll be linking up with you, bro. When you get to town, I'll hit you up sometime Saturday, man. But it's going to be a good weekend. I hope you guys hold it down up there in the studio, man. And, yeah, it's going to be strap season.
For sure, bro. Yeah, just hit me.
The last weekend of freedom. For sure, man. Safe travels to everybody heading out to the fight, man. We'll see y'all in Dallas.
All right, brother. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate you, Supermax.
All right. Let's see.
Who's next?
We got Hawk
in Maryland. What up, Hawk?
What time is it? What time is it? What time?
Hawk in Maryland.
Tommy, I can knock you out, man.
Holy shit. Holy shit. TheBoxingVoice.com.
Great show. Yes. Dan and Brandon. I'm out.
SDS Promotion.
Yo.
Okay. Ringwalk, what's up?
What up, champ? What's good?
Ain't too much. Yo, Nas.
Yo.
Hey, man. The dinner club, bro. I'm telling y'all, the dinner club in the evening. I know you want the breakfast, but the dinner club. Y'all boys got it going on, especially on Fridays, man. TBV, y'all fire.
Yo, Friday's been canceled, man. They ain't doing it no more. It's over.
No.
Yeah, I know, man. That's what happens, yo. When people don't appreciate a good thing, then they love it when it's gone. Not to say you didn't, but you know, it's all the other dudes that was out there just watching and not really partaking. It's a wrap. Now we got to come up with a better idea. They made us feel like that idea was trash.
What did you love about the shows?
What I love?
Yeah.
Just see how everybody interacted, the way y'all were free flowing, and even your guests made it feel like a show that everybody could watch. It wasn't over the hill. It ain't like y'all was doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a fun show with everybody getting along. You could see that sometimes when some people were doing a little too much, but basically it was a great show.
Was that the last bartender by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh man,
yo, this
was something else.
420's bud tender. That's all Danny. So we'll see how he does hiring and firing.
Oh yeah, because she sure enough was she was doing it. She was doing a bit much, but it was cool. It was it was a great show. But first of all, Shakur, great interview. But y'all been doing that y'all been doing that week after week with these great interviews, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Who did y'all have? Shane Mosley Jr. on it today.
Yes.
Who really stepped it up in his last fight.
Absolutely.
And he had a point how the fans treat you funny when you lose. And I was laughing because when he said that, he was talking about the other fighter. But it was amazing that he said that because now here he is doing an interview because he did so good. So it's cool to talk about that now for him, you know, because in his last fight, he didn't look like that. So this fight, here he is getting the interview, and so now he see how it is when you do good. So I guarantee he's gonna do even better. But Shakur Stevenson, number one, he's gonna punish Valdez. That's not gonna even look good. That's gonna be a beat up. I got Spence taking Ugas out about 6 or 7. I've been saying that over and over again. I get about 7, 8 rounds tops, but we'll know that Ugas is way out of his league 3 or 4. We'll know it. And who else we got? Lee by knockout. I figure about the 5 or 6 rounds, Lee will figure him out. That boy is sharp, Ness. That boy Lee is sharp, and he real good friends with Boots too, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, he's real good friends with Boots. I mean, they back each other up on some real stuff. Who else we got this week?
Conor Ben, Chris Van Heerden.
I got that fight really being an ugly fight. I think if Chris shows up to win, he's going to make Conor Ben look. We're going to be able to see what Conor Ben is really about if Chris shows up to win, because I felt like against Boots he just found a way out. He was terrified of it with Boots. He found a way out. But that's it.
That's it, champ.
All right, great show. TBV, y'all are number one. I'm out.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're trying to get to our next goal of 134,000 before Saturday, or at least Saturday night, according to Danny.
We need y'all to smash that like button so this amazing Shakur
interview that
we just had him in the studio.
And he was just so organic, man. Shout out to Danny and the relationship you got with him, man. You could tell y'all really pretty tight, man. That was pretty cool with the whole haircut one.
Yeah.
You know, you should get a short. Man. I don't know if that's going to work as a short, but it could be your short moment.
You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. No, man, look, I've been blessed to. He didn't even remember how many camps he's been at. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember because, it's a blessing to me. And, I've been able to develop a rapport with him. And, thankfully we had him in studio today. So make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already.
I hope that opens the door for Jared.
Share the video. Oh, man, that door's open. Share the video.
That Jared interview.
Share that video, to your following. But
we got hella super chats. We got to slow down.
Oh, yeah, let's get to some super
and get
chats.
to that. I got that soundbite too. Don't know where it's at. Yo, Mark Blake in the Netherlands. Your hat was sent out today. Yesterday. Shout out Mark in the Netherlands. We appreciate you.
Shout out Kian for shipping it out.
I appreciate you. It's this camera. I'm always doing that, thinking it's that one. This is mine. We're going to have to put a little label sticky. Nestor's camera. Where are we at? That's only temporary, then I'll finally get it. Who'd we last stop off at?
Oh, man.
Okay, we're on Israel Ramirez. He says, great show, fellas. Thank you. We appreciate the support. Matt Bent in Kansas City says, Ochoa touches up Lee. You said that. Trevor Diaz says, Ness looks like Roman Reigns. Much love, though. Who's Roman Reigns? I'm Googling that.
That is the WWE guy.
I don't know how they got that because he has
Someone
long
else
hair.
said that. Supermex said that, I think. Why they keep saying that? This dude looks like Aquaman. Y'all tripping, but I'll take it. Let me get a screen share. I'll take that, yo. Look at that. I'll take it. Yo, we going to the next super chatty coming from Sosa Smith. He says, going Ben on the over. So he's expecting 10.5 at least, or 9.5. What do you think the over is? Is it 8.5, 9.5, 10.5?
Let's check. But
While you do that, Sosa Smith with another one that says, Ortiz mad about the bag he missing, money he counted. Yeah, that's why they say don't count your chickens before they hatch. We got Chop Chop. He says, Shakur gone, stop Valdez, 9th round, wait on it. 100 emoji. And guess who's Bizak? Actually, I got that. Let me see my rapper sound bites. Let me see. We don't believe you, hardcore. Oh, remember this? Nah, y'all don't know that. But let me see. Wait. Deader.
So they actually don't have the over under on my bookie. But they do have the prop bets by round and by method of victory.
This is crazy. Where is that soundbite? I don't have the 50 Cent over here. I must have moved it.
They do have the will the fight go the distance? And that's a -300 for no, plus 225.
Oh, here it goes. Fuck.
For yes.
It was in yellow. I know nobody even remembers that. Y'all too young. When whippersnappers wet behind the ears.
But what are the super chats
we got? Another one from Sosa Smith yet again. Did we ring? Oh, that's why I played Guess Who's Back, because he's back with another one. So that means we also got to play the horn. Yeah, shout out to the producer helping. He says 140 down, only person who beats Tank, future GOAT. So he's talking about Shakur. We got Rivan who says, I work in mental health field and we often look at a person's perceived weakness. For Shakur, what is your perceived weakness of yourself going into the Valdez fight, if any? Sorry, buddy. And that was $10. You might as well. You'd have became a Patreon. You could have asked everybody this month questions, dog, with that. You might as well just go put that on Patreon because it's the only way you can ask our guests questions. That's why, we didn't even know this was here. Frank the Tank says, after you wake up and see Valdez with all the belts, will you still have that big smile? See? Same thing for you. If you would have just placed that $5 in Patreon, you would have got your question in today. He would have answered that. And he was at something like, these fans are crazy, like you said about the other one.
For sure.
We got Matt Bent 100 that says, Shakur needs to fight Fondora. His skills, he's a skill bully. It's unfair. Styles Washington. Okay, you knew. He says, it's not Shakur's speed or his hands. It's his intellectual hemisphere in that ring. That separates him. His awareness makes him unique. Okay. Sosa Smith back again. Man, damn, dog. You are the man.
Ring the alarm again.
Producer was late. I had to do that. We got Sosa Smith who says, Ness, I sent the shipping money for the autograph. Oh, yeah, but I mean, we were supposed to get you an autograph picture. That glove ain't yours, Sosa. You out here wilding. We were supposed to get you an autograph picture. You better talk to Shakur about that. We forgot.
I did forget. I
forgot all about that.
And Shakur said, yeah, too. That's the crazy thing.
I know. He said, Ness, I sent the money for shipping yet again. Let's see how much shipping he sent. Nah. You getting the other glove. You can't get two gloves in a row, man. Can't be greedy, Sosa. That one ain't for you.
This one you mean? Hold on.
Oh, shit. Brandon lit me up with mad sound bites. Let me fill up my board real quick.
Zoom in on that beautiful glove.
Call him radio silence.
Shakur Stevenson. The boxing voice.
Yo, why does Kean's sound not cool?
I appreciate you.
That's right. Shout out Brandon on the fly. What do we got super chat wise looking like? Bruh, you supposed to play that.
Bruh.
You messing up the glove, man.
No, bro.
You devaluing it, bro.
I'm adding value to it.
You put sweat in it,
My
bruh.
DNA is in there now.
He said, Sosa Smith back with another one. Oh, my goodness. Where we got here for you? What we got?
He is hilarious, let me tell you.
Who?
Sosa Smith.
What'd he say?
Well, I don't know if you're caught up, so.
All right, so I'll get to the one that I think it is, which is DF. Why Friday gone? What the fuck? Caca de toro. What?
He's saying, why the fuck is Friday gone? He's saying that's bullshit. Caca de toro.
Oh, the show, Friday show's gone. Yeah.
I agree.
I agree too, man. Chuck Supremacy says, Fridays felt like we were there and not just watching. We actually were involved in the show. Glove emoji, fire emoji.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yo, you got Kean so excited. Yo, him and Ty gonna be like this. Birdman style.
Absolutely.
Yo, we got Sosa Smith that says Ben over 6.5 on Bovada. Shout out to Kean that still hasn't set up our account.
Fuck you.
Ooh, who else we got? We going to.
Hold on, you didn't read all the super chats.
So, I got to refresh then. Hold on.
Yeah.
That was the last one. Sosa. Damn, Sosa. I'm going to drop a bomb.
I got it. He said, damn, y'all Debo'd me?
Nah. You asked for a picture. He said, can I get an autograph? Not autograph glove. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit different,
Yeah,
champ. Autograph gloves, that's a little bit more.
Yeah, they cost. But who we got next, Austin?
We got Mayimbe.
Majimbe.
Yo, good evening.
Good evening.
Just want to get my picks. Pretty much all A sides, all the way down the line, except for I'm taking Josecito.
Me too.
Probably got he has to show me. He has to show me. And you got Robert Garcia. Any chance you get Robert Garcia in studio?
Yes, I actually spoke to him. Is he?
Right.
He's not here yet. It's probably next week, but he did tell me yes. Let me pull that up. See what he said.
Isn't he gonna be in?
Yeah, he's got Morataya on the Valdez Shakur card.
Yeah. All right. And then the other thing I wanted to ask you, Caicedo, and I wanted to get Caicedo's point of view and Samson's on the whole Cuba thing. Next time there, I don't know when you're gonna get Caicedo in, but next time you have Samson on, obviously he is one of the greatest minds, for finding talent. So I want to see if he's going out there, because I'm sure he'll find some.
Out where, buddy?
Cuba.
Oh,
Cuba, yeah. Yeah, brother. That's really.
Why are you trying to send him to another country when he's been helping out Dominicans for so many years? What's up with you, B?
Well,
yeah,
no, definitely. But don't forget that a lot of the talent that's coming out of DR also trained in Cuba, so I'm sure he has some ties down there. Felix Diaz was trained by Pedro Diaz when he won gold medal. Okay, so, but yo, great show, guys. Keep up the great work. Talk to y'all later.
All right, make sure you check out the YouTube members or Patreon. We got some exclusive behind-the-scenes moments that happen after our guest leaves the studio. Always some really official, intimate moments, some personal moments too, man. It's crazy. But speaking of crazy, Sosa Smith says, that's crazy. I asked and get deboed? How much more? No, you didn't get Debo. Look, like we already told you live on air that we are ordering gloves and we're going to have them signed, and everybody who is a pound for pound Patreon is in for a great experience because of that. Like, you can't just expect the glove to be yours. Obviously, there's people that are paying, monthly on Patreon to receive those gloves. So if you just go to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice, you will see each tier and what each tier, gives you. And if you want a glove every 2 months, autograph signed by a fancy schmancy fighter, you need to sign up to the pound for pound level, champ. He says, see what I sent so far for my man cave. How much more? Let me see what you sent. Robert Garcia just texted me for sure. Let me send this to Kian so that you can get with him and put him on the schedule. He's going to be on the April 30th card right here in Las Vegas. And he's got Murataya. What's his first name? Ruben?
I can't remember.
Me neither. But he got Murataya on the card, and we want to get him in studio for fight week while Danny's still available.
Kian, for that week, I would recommend, once you're booking, as soon as Tuesday.
Start booking as soon as Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm just saying, ask him when he's getting in, because it may be as soon as Tuesday
of next week.
Of the week after.
The week after.
So, tell the truth. Sosa Smith with another super chat saying, I am a Patreon.
No, I know, but you got to be a pound for pound to receive the glove every 2 months as part of your patronage. And I don't see where you sent the... I hope you didn't send the wrong person the Cash App, because I got no Cash App from you, champ. So I don't know where you sent your shipping. That being said, we got callers, and up first, I can't see who's that.
Who is that?
Davidian.
Who next? Oh, is it Davidian in Buffalo Falls?
I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Errol Spence out in Jesus' name. I'm bringing the whole church.
SDS Promotion.
You win some, you lose some. But you live to light another day.
I got the whole Christian congregation behind me.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
In Jesus' name.
And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
What up? What up?
Ringwalk Danny, that's Heyman.
What up,
Not
champ?
much. I'm excited. It's a good month of boxing. I can't wait to see my man Earl do his thing. I like and respect Ugas. It should be competitive early on, but I expect Earl to start rolling in them gears and just slowly break him down. But we'll see. I can't wait till Saturday. Big fish out here swimming. Who else? Who else I got? Who else is fighting? You got Eastside Cruz.
Versus Gamboa.
Versus Gamboa.
Yeah, that should be it's a good card. I like it. It's probably like a legit, like decent card all the way around the board. Put me down for Cruz. I like Stanionis versus Butiev. It's gonna be a rough fight though. I think it might be. We gotta see, but yeah, put me down for Stanionis. Who else? Man,
You got Rayo versus Bandido Vargas.
Damn, who is that? I'm not sure. Them two are.
Francisco Vargas versus Jose Valenzuela.
Oh, okay. Damn. It should be a good fight. I'm not sure. Go well on that one. I don't think I haven't seen him. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Who else?
Brandon Lee versus Zachary Ochoa.
Of course, Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee for sure.
Okay. And then Conor Ben versus Van Heerden.
Conor Ben. I got me some Conor. Put me down for Alicia Bumgarner.
Cut it. Hey, all right, and we'll be right back after these. We're going out to James Payne Lethal. What up?
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
James.
Can you hear me?
We do. What up?
Good evening. How the audio sound right now?
Straight.
Strizate. All right, man. We got to do one minor course correction from this morning, man. Now, Nish, you made a statement that nobody picked you up with them things rolled up, ready to go, bro. You say you gave me credit for picking you up and taking you through the spot, but not having you roll, bro. I passed you
I said I wasn't sure if you did, but I was sure that you took me to the spot. I forgot about the pre-rolls, that's all.
Yeah. I got you two. Only thing I didn't do was have one already litty for you when you jumped in the truck, man. Because you know what I'm saying? We was at the airport and I ain't want to have it too hot, man. You were visiting in the great state of Tennessee, man. I ain't want to, man, get us pulled over and have another legal situation, man. You know, you fresh as cargo around these parts, man. We got to take care of the chump, man. Come on now. It's all good in this, man. You know I fuck with it a long way anyway. So, yeah, man, we got pre-fight predictions. Also, I got to send a special shout out to that boy Adrian, the problem rowing, man. He got a homeboy that's coming to Tennessee this weekend, going to be participating in our TriStar card. Mr. Julio Garcia. Mr. Julio Garcia is going one-on-one with DeMichael Harris. Nish, you might remember DeMichael. He was on that card that you commentated on the 2 nights we did in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you remember exactly who he is, but he did fight on that card. So, man, that's going to be a good clash right there. We got some ATL against some Madison, Wisconsin action, man. So that's going to be dope at the TriStar card. Now, back to bigger business. Spence and Ugas. I'm gonna go with my heart on this one, man. Even though I've been on upset alert, I've been on upset watch for months and months and months. I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm picking that boy Spence to get the job done. Man, have y'all checked the odds on a late round stoppage for that boy Spence, man?
Nah. Yeah, we did.
Man.
Not late round though.
Man, I'm talking about big bread if he could manage to actually man a man down, man. Ooh, man, it'd be lovely if someone had the courage. I just ain't got the courage. I'm going with Spence. I'm going with Cruz to make gumbo out of we going with the Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? Some Venezuela action. Of course, we got Brandon Lee gonna step all over their package in the middle of the ring. It was a couple more scraps. They escaping me. This right here. Josecito and damn, who that man? Kobe, something like that. Crowley, something like
Cody
that.
Crowley.
Yeah, man. Coley Crowley, man. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Coley. I don't know nothing about CC except unless it's Chanel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to stick with Josecito. I might be eating a crow burger on it come Sunday though. Maybe I'll change my picks. I don't know. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. TBV for life, goddammit.
I mean, what up?
The king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Hey, yo. Shout out to Shakur for taking us around the world. Ness, you too. One of the people that took Brick City around the world. This boxing thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Great interview. Listen, yo, Danny, you still ain't answered Deluxe recording about that adrenaline rush, man. You on the clock. The Chicago pass is on the line.
What are you talking about, Sam?
They asked you if you know Deluxe recordings. He asked you in the chat. He said if you can't explain or answer the album Adrenaline Rush, then Chicago might be upset with you.
Oh, I didn't know.
Classic album.
I didn't know I owed another individual an explanation though. No, I didn't see it though. I'm talking. I didn't see it though. You know, we working in the back, so I did not see it.
It's an old head too.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I didn't see it.
I'm gonna spill the beans. Twister.
Say what? You breaking up or is it us? I mean.
Yo.
Oh, what up?
Breaking up over here.
I hear you. Just talk. Well, all right.
Cut it.
Sosa Smith.
You breaking up?
Yo.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to say I got the receipts, man, where I sent the cash out, bro. I mean, I ain't got to lie about no money.
To me?
You know, that's not no problem. Yeah, that's it, bro. It's right here.
I'm opening up Cash App.
Right
I didn't get a text from them yet. Normally they text you every time you get a. Yeah,
You got three of them. You got the web receipt right there.
All right, let's check it out. But talk to us.
Yeah, I'm saying, how much more I gotta say, bro?
You gotta be a Patreon to get the gloves. Like that's the perk of being a Patreon on that level. I can't just give you the glove. You already won the glove in the last show. That's how you could get it other than being a Patreon.
The hell with Sean Porter's glove, man? That's Shakur Stevenson, bro.
I
mean, I like
bruh, that's not, you can't do that to Sean. You won Sean glove. He said, all right, here go your Cash App. Your Cash App say shipping on the Sean Porter autograph glove. And then it says,
the days, man.
And then it says, I don't know how much shipping is. Let me know. And then
That's the one I just said.
Then you said, this number here, I got the receipt. So yeah, I got the Cash Apps.
Yeah.
But
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
yeah, but I can't send you that hat for $20, champ. Like that hat is for the Patreons that are pound for pound monthly supporters, man. All you got to do is upgrade. If you upgrade, you're gonna be entitled to a hat in to a glove in 2 months. You need 60 days, and then you get your glove. He said, "Give him the glove." He just got the Shawn Porter glove. What's wrong with y'all?
But shit, look how much I've been spending, bro. Yeah, like I'm throwing shit. Well, I spend Patreon every day.
And that's why we giving you the Shawn Porter. That's why I'm happy you the one won the Shawn Porter glove, but I can't just give you the Shakur glove.
You see the community say, go ahead and give me the Shakur. You see I asked for the shit, man. I asked Shakur. He said, I got you.
But he didn't say a glove, though. He didn't say a glove.
We're going to talk off air, champ.
I said autograph.
Yeah, we're going to talk, champ. We're going to talk.
Yeah, but you can't just claim that. Like, we obviously already had that plan to have the glove signed. Like I said live, that now that we're here, we're going to be getting gloves signed. You have to be a Patreon at the pound for pound level in order to receive that perk. See, that's the beauty of being a Patreon. If you want the glove, then you know how to get it. Juno? All right, we're going out to...
Who next?
Well, it's Machine Gun, but I don't know where his intro is because it's been so long since he's called in. Machine Gun, where are you?
He'll be at the fight this weekend as well in Dallas.
He will. There it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and beat up Danny Garcia.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
You can take out that green jacket because I just took your belt. It's fly, you can't even set out an arena. The only reason you don't pay per view because you fight me. So you sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. You will not be fighting on pay-per-view off for me.
Sorry. Whoa. What's up?
Machine Gun.
What up? What is good? TBV. Ness, Danny, what's good? Long time no speak.
What up? What up?
Bro, man. Yeah, like Danny said, I'm going to be at the fight this weekend. I'm super excited. I love, because what I was saying, and I believe I said it in the chat, because I'm still in the chat, still listening to the back, just really ain't got no time to call. But I love stadium fights like this because it puts on such good cards and such good fights. So the very first Spence fight that was in there with Mikey, we saw Chris Arreola, Benavidez. I got to meet Saddam Ali, which isn't the biggest name to most people, but that was right before he beat Cotto, and I had a really good conversation with him. But I'm super excited for this fight. I really wish boxing would do more stadium fights because there's football, basketball, soccer stadiums all over the country. This could be done, and fans could make these things happen.
You need the right dance partner, though, champ.
Hey, man. You do and you don't, but like I get what you're saying. You could put the right card of a bunch of locals and people will show. You know, they put Canelo Kirkland in Minute Maid Park where the Astros play, and it's perfect. That one was a banger and people showed. The community accepted them well. It's everywhere. You know, you could easily do this. They could put somebody down the street. They could put Virgil down the street where the Rangers used to play, and that would fill up most of the upper deck. So it just, you know, like I said, it makes it more better for me. Because you're right, though, it does need to be a good fight. But like I said, Canelo Kirkland, Minute Maid Park. That was a good fight, good attendance. But I got Errol Spence by stoppage. I was leaning towards the decision, but once I seen the shape that Errol was in, incredible. But I'm going to pick later, maybe 10, 11, because he's obviously going to take a couple rounds or two to get going. Been a good year since he fought Danny Garcia, which he already beat up on Danny Garcia. Shout out to the hottest intro in TBV, but yeah, I'm looking at this card. It's gonna be good. Other than I feel like the Cruz Gamboa fight might be boring because I feel like Gamboa would just kind of be on the back foot and moving away, not wanting to engage. But other than that, I see a great card coming up, man. And other than that, it's glad to call in when I can. And shout out TBV, shout out you fellas. That's my call.
All right, Machine Gun. Appreciate the call in. Anyone on Discord? Looks like JP in Long Beach. What is up?
Long Beach in the house, yeah.
Yes, I'm good. I'm on the shit tooth. Am I good?
You good?
All right. What up, Danny?
What up, Sam? What up? What up?
All right. All right. And what I wanted to get to. Hey, you remember that one dude, Antoine something, who fought that little Russian dude, Curtsies, and he got fucked up?
Yeah. Antoine Douglas.
Antoine Douglas. Whatever happened to either of them dudes?
Cursides went to the feds for racketeering, and Douglas retired, man. He was, before K. Karoma got popping and got Stevenson, he had Douglas.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I just remember that was a great fight. And then I've never seen either after. You know what I'm saying? But on to the fights for the weekend, man. Look, I'm one that loves a great story. And I think Errol Spence's story, flipping out the Ferrari, another accident, fucking torn retina, and then coming to this realization that he's mortal, life is short, and I have to on the time I have here. I'm lucky to be here. I think that redemption path story, I like it. I'm going with it. That said, I think Errol's going to come out and give us a performance to get himself back in the conversation of being the best fighter after. Of course, boxing fans are always prisoners of the moment, but especially lately since Errol's been kind of out of sight, out of mind. In the mind, it's Bud's division. Bud. We think Bud beats most of all of these guys at 147. I think that Errol could come out and performance versus.
You might want to get off that Bluetooth, man. You're going in and out.
Oh, fuck. Well, shit, I'll make it quick. I think Errol will come out and put out a performance versus Ugas that'll put him back in the conversation of being the best at 147. Early on, I think Ugas will be quick enough and sharp enough, but as we get to 9 and 10, I think Errol will start to overwhelm him, make Ugas work a little more than he's used to. Ugas is not a guy that wants to throw a ton of punches. Of course, Errol is, and I think this will be a great, great fight. Happy for Gamboa that he's finally gets the chance to fight somebody his size. Like I said, if you're around my age, you remember Gary Coleman and Webster back in the 90s, and you always wondered who would win in a fight, Gary Coleman versus Webster. We finally gonna get the chance to see. It's a big midget versus a little midget, and there's big midgets and there's tall midgets, and so here we have it. So I'm excited.
Isn't that politically incorrect what you're saying there? Like, that's not a nice term.
Is there an M word? I think there is an M. Wait, midget is.
You're gonna get canceled, dude.
I call them midgets. That's okay.
Dude, cut it. You're trying to get us canceled. What's up with this guy today? You guys got to be politically correct out here. You know YouTube took down a Trump interview. They ain't trying to hear that freedom of speech crap. They not interested in none of that, man. We got... Who's up, man?
Brandon Lenz.
Oh, is it Mr. Producer in Houston? The beat stealer.
Let's start with this. I'm a creative genius.
SDS Promotions.
You don't want to get in the ring with me because you're a pussy, that's why.
And now, the most dangerous producer on YouTube, Brandon in Houston.
Thank you. Far too kind.
This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions. SDS Promotions.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, we hear you.
Yo, it ain't no beef, man. Me and Dollar, we're gonna actually do something for the.
Oh, y'all gonna make a collaboration track?
Yeah, we making collaboration.
Bury the hatchet.
We burying the hatchet, man. It's been.
But is you admitting that you was still in his beats?
No, I ain't willing to do that, but I'm willing to work with. We willing to work together for the betterment of TBV, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of person I am. I like to work with people. But I called in really because I heard my uncle King Bond earlier today claim that he didn't know who was gonna win today, but maybe like a month ago he was saying that Ugas could knock Spence out. I don't know if anybody remember that, but King Bond was on here saying that he was gonna knock Spence out. Now today he's saying he don't know who's gonna win the fight. That's interesting. You my Uncle King Bond, but I had to call you out on that. Number 2, my boy Stanionis. I know I said it yesterday, but I just wanted to reiterate. Bouts ain't got enough for Stanionis, man. He's too wild. He do this jumping in. He think, Keith Thurman is the only person I ever seen execute these jumping hooks, like, and he does it without getting caught. Like, somehow it works, but Bouts do it is real sloppy. I watched him fight. He does it to everybody. Somebody who can time his ass is gonna knock his ass out. And I think this is the time when Stanionis hurt him on one of them dumbass jumping hooks he be doing. As far as Rayo, I'm actually scared of the Ness Heyman curse because Ness been pumping Rayo up a little bit too much. I'm hoping that Bandito don't look up and knock him out, because Ness been hyping Rayo up ever since he's seen him in camp. So I'm kind of skittish on that. Cody Crowley versus Josecito, I think that's a 50-50 fight. I don't know who's going to win that one, to be honest with you, because Cody Crowley's pretty tough.
I'm hyping him up, too.
Old. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say you've been hyping him up. I think the Rayo has been pretty blatant and apparent. I think you've been very, courteous, and you've been very complimentary of Cody Crowley. You ain't been over the top, so I can't really put him in that category. As far as the main event goes, I expect Errol Spence to win. I don't know in what fashion, but what I really want from that is for Terrence Crawford to have the same kind of interest Triple G had. I don't want no Dallas fans. Like I said, I don't want no Dallas fans throwing nothing on Crawford if he walked to the ring. As boxing fans, you motherfuckers should be happy to get this fight. So I remember seeing a video where people telling Crawford when he was trying to go to the ring, nah, this EJ City. This EJ, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? If Crawford come out and he walk into that ring, you should be happy. We should be all happy. We should be thanking the boxing guys like Info Joseph. I don't want to see nothing get in the way of this fight. I don't want, especially no fucking Keith Thurman. So we need if Terrence Crawford's ready to walk out there and get into the ring, that's a moment in boxing history, because we've been talking about this fight for about 5-6 years with nothing. So let's hope that Errol gets the win and Crawford gets in the ring. And that's my call.
All right. No one on Blog Talk, so we're going out to North Carolina. New caller. Who this?
Hello, my name's James.
James, what up?
What's up, man? I just found your show. I wanted to call in, give a shout out, and
Appreciate
speak on these main events for this coming up.
Let's do it.
I gotta go with Spence on this one, man. He just looking too good, and everybody doubting him. And I feel like Spence always comes out stronger when he's getting doubted. And Ugas got a jab and everything, but I just don't think it's gonna be able to hold up against him. And then I gotta say about my boy Shakur, he gonna put that work in on Valdez. And if you go back and look at the interview Valdez did when they first did a press conference, or like that little release where they took pictures and stuff, you can hear in his voice and even in his words, Valdez said, he got his belt and I got his belt too. So he already throwing it up, in my opinion. And so I just don't think Valdez is ready. And have anybody heard anything on the testing, the drug testing for that fight? Because I ain't want my boy to go.
There's drug testing. There's drug testing for Errol fight and for Shakur fight.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear, because after his last fight and how old buddy got done, I don't want to see that go against happen to Shakur.
All right. Well,
but I do appreciate the answer, and y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I love the show so far.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you for calling in. I do want to remind everybody that Crawford's sister was on Twitter making it clear that Crawford is not going to be at the fights because he has his own fighters that are fighting that day, And, you know, he takes that job seriously, so he will be at the fight of his fighters, which is, you know, rightfully so. I got YouTube sending us $1, no words. High-Low Sports Centrum saying the boxing voice is more. And I think that is it. Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Who's on the guest list for mañana, my friend?
Tis.
Got a super chat on the late coming in from Big Supermex who says, Bud Light already said he ain't coming. He know better.
We got Dewey Cooper in the studio, followed by Jamar Pemberton.
All right. Shout out to Dewey Cooper and Jamar Pemberton for stopping by the studio. We appreciate you, even without you knowing that. Matter of fact, we got the soundbite now. Let's see, could we get it down packed? Oh, you found it?
Which one?
We appreciate you.
I don't know if it's on here. You didn't put it on.
No, you got to transfer yours. What's this one?
Damn, Daniel.
Why is that twice? We don't need that. Delete.
Dead air. Dead air.
Air is not dead.
Where Brooklyn at?
Bring Brooklyn back. Bring Brooklyn back. Yo, where Brooklyn at, yo? She has 7 Mac 11s, about 8 Turgy 8s. What soundbite I was looking for?
We appreciate you. Wait, does that say where Brooklyn at? That's funny.
No, that says, that says where Brooklyn at.
Nice.
That's that Biggie Smalls. Man, he didn't even listen to his own show. What in the world? I don't see it. I just actually put it here. I don't know why it's gone so quickly. I don't know. Correct. Good idea soundbite. That's whack.
Is this the Wilder song?
Let me see.
To this day.
No.
To this day.
Nah, that's just to this day.
To this day.
Where's his track?
Oh, you want to hit his track on the outro? All right, we're out of here, guys.
Bomb Squad!
Another one. They don't want to see us win.
Sing along if you know the words.
All I need is one you. Overdose on you. All I need is one you. Overdose on you. All I need is one you. Overdose on you.
TheBoxingVoice.com.